I was Drake,
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, here been a front seat. Get my meals, I'm gunning for the money. Money in the bank, coming with a dank. Scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights live at woodsports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB Smooth. Beth is in the building. Smash that like button. Beth, how you feel about the Pistons? No? Ixnay on the. Do you know how to do Big Latin?
F-Bay.
You know how to do it?
No.
I feel like you did it right there.
Probably.
F-Bay sounds right.
Normally I do things right when I try them for the first
dude,
time.
that's not JB Smooth. That's that white kid from Woodward Nights.
Yeah,
Yo, you're
Detroit Waluigi.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, you're the guy.
Let's go, boys.
Dude, it's
I'm
you.
fired up to be back with the heavyweights. Let's have a hell of a show here, fellas.
Amen.
Hey, where's your jacket from the Pistons? Did you get it?
Yeah, I did get it. It's actually the best thing that they've done all year was their season ticket member jacket, which I will not be rocking until some changes are made. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine being a season ticket holder of this shit ass
yeah,
team.
let's hear the roast now.
Terrible.
It's officially all ears on that. So
Honestly, though, I mean, you do spend your hard-earned money to like go to the games. How do you feel?
yeah, it's gonna be a really hard ticket to sell the rest of the year because
Nobody's
I got
buying
it.
those tickets.
I got it before I knew I was gonna be working Woodward Nights as well, and I already had to eat the ticket against the Nuggets, and that's the defending championship. So it's like the defending champions. So
Yeah.
it's hard. It's a bad time to be a Piston fan.
I truly feel bad for you and the rest of the people who made investments prior to like the season beginning.
Yeah.
We were talking about it the other day. Like we just feel it's just trippy, bro. Like I feel like I don't know ball because like the pieces like Jalen Duren, we all thought was gonna be a good player, which these guys are still good players,
Yes.
right? I mean, like
yes.
it's effort, right? I mean, Monty said this team struggles with adversity last night. People were pissed off about it, but like it's true. Is it not? Is it not true?
It's 100%. It's 100% true. The thing that worries me the most is the idea of wanting to blame Monty and like saying that he just took this job because he got made an offer that he couldn't refuse. And it's like game by game, I'm starting to kind of believe that a little bit, and that's what's breaking my heart because I think Monty's a good coach. I think he's good for this young team, especially a starch transition from Casey, who was very just like a people's coach. You know, a lot of the players loved him, whereas Monty's like more about accountability and showing up to work and like, you know, the hard way type of. So I thought that would actually be a good change for the young players, but I don't know if that's what's backfiring. I don't know where the blame really goes with this team. You know, how much of it is obviously Troy Weaver for putting together the roster. It's just a lot of things that you like the pieces individually, but collectively they're adding up to shit.
Dog shit.
I'm just saying, man, I could really drive home the agenda if I wanted. I'm just saying. But in all seriousness, like, I feel like it might be just the roster itself. If something like toxic is in there, there's just no effort.
Yeah, I think Tom Gores needs to sell the team.
I don't get why it's his fault, though.
Tom Gores
I
is
want it,
acting
I
like a
want it,
clown.
I want it.
It's, there's the longest losing streak in franchise history, and he's nowhere to be found. He's probably drinking, throwing T-shirts in the stands. Like, where the hell you at, Tom? Stand up, say something. Sheila Ford-Hamp did it. When our team was losing, she stood up to the media and she told them, I have faith in my guys. I have faith in who I put in this place. Where you at, Tom? You in Maui? Sipping a Mai Tai?
What if
Be a man. Sell the team if you don't care. If you don't care, sell the team. That's all. That's what's saying to me. You not saying anything, you hiding in the shadows while your team is dog shit and has been for the past 5 years proves that you don't care. And if you don't care, sell the fucking team. Get somebody in who will care, who will make moves, who will try to make things better instead of just sitting back there and do nothing.
That's the thing is I just don't believe that's the case for you to go out and like hire Monty out of retirement, give him the biggest NBA coaching contract of all time. Like I don't think it's a not caring. I really
Where's
don't
he at
know.
now?
Well, that's one thing I could say. He's not accountable. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. And he's also one that bullied into like having Monty be the hire as well. Mm-hmm. So if Monty is the issue, ultimately that is on Tom Gores.
Yes.
But I was laughing because they asked like where he's at. Remember, like you ever see like those little like things in people's basements with the football, like the holes, whatever. He's got like a T-shirt one. He's just throwing shirts.
Practicing.
Yeah.
Wait till we get our next win, baby. I'm gonna be chugging these 30 rows deep.
The bonus one's like an old lady. He's like, yeah. What were you gonna say, though, Chris? I apologize.
I was just gonna say, like, especially when you had the rumors that before the Suns, like Ishbia wanted the Pistons, And
God,
you know,
I wish
you
we
can,
had
and you could talk about you
pisses me
know the
off.
craziness that you know Ishbia has done with like the moves he's made and everything, but he's at least showing care and effort to win. He's talking to the media, like he's standing behind the Kevin Durant decision. He's either going on Bill Simmons' podcast or having press conferences where he's saying, "I know that was a lot, but I want to bring a winner to his franchise." And like, it's just It hurts because I was with you, Eazy. Like I thought Gores was an owner that's willing to spend and stay out of the way. Like for the most part, is really the only checklist you need to be a good NBA owner. But it seems like things aren't working, and the only consistent thread in all these eras is Tom Gores. So I feel like I called it earlier. Like he just needs to, and Spencer said it too. He needs to address the media. Like this needs to be a Tom Gores.
He needs to sell
thing.
the team.
I just don't.
I don't care about
how's that
addressing the
fix?
media.
What's that fix?
It brings somebody in here to do something different.
Like you
Because you haven't been getting it done your entire tenure as owner. It has never worked under you. You've tried a lot of different things. You've tried a lot of different ways, and none of it has worked. So goodbye. Leave. Sell the team to somebody who will do something right.
I don't know, man. I think you just gotta get the right hire in there.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not saying that he's like doing a good job by any
Good
means.
day, sir.
I just don't know if that's the.
I said good day, sir.
I just don't know if that's the solution. I really don't know what the solution is. But to check out this merch I got right now, dude. Strictly hip hop and hoop talk. You see this, fam?
Yeah.
You see that?
Chris Platty presents.
Yeah.
The real Chris Platty.
Yeah, not that.
Please stand up.
Not that Fugazi Bears fan, Chris Platty.
You know, you never
Wants
got
to
me
beat
a
so bad.
cool hoodie, Nick. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't have any merch. They're that sick over there. Shout out Chris.
Now, you need a
Shout out to
tailgate
me.
wins.
You should
hat
be
or
as
something.
Waluigi for
Yeah,
Halloween
for real.
next year. You should be Waluigi for Halloween next year, for sure.
Oh my
Did you
god.
Why not? I mean,
Did
you
Yeah,
can
I
walk
was-
around like,
Yeah, I was.
That'd be awesome.
It's basically Tom Gores.
Yeah, literally. Just walk around.
Yeah. Just sauce and t-shirts. Yeah.
That's all you got to do. You can be Waluigi.
I want to apologize to Lions fans too for as much scrutiny we put on this team. They're at least fucking winning, bro. Like going through this Pistons situation is like I gotta be grateful
Feels
for this
hopeless.
8-3 team right now.
And they just got flexed.
To Monday, yeah, not
Sunday
Monday
night
sorry,
football.
Sunday night football, yeah.
Game versus the Broncos got flexed.
Flexing.
Flex.
I'm down for it. I just hope this Broncos run is like not real, and we get that dub. 'Cause I don't want to take another L on national TV. We're already low hanging fruit as an organization. I don't want to hear anything else from like Fairweather fans or people that aren't fans of Detroit just talking shit about us. I can talk shit about my team. It's my team.
Yeah.
You other motherfuckers, fuck off. Because the other thing too, there's no rebuttal. It's like, oh, well, all right, he's right. Oh yeah, fuck, you got a point. Exactly.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Tom Gores needs to be fired.
Fire the owner.
Fire the owner. Somebody get in there. Somebody with more power. Where's Piston? Mr. Piston. I would like to speak to Mr. Piston.
Speaking of shitty organizations,
Pistons again? We're doing another Pistons topic?
No, are the Bears that bad that Caleb Williams doesn't want to come out of the? He doesn't want to be drafted this year.
Wow.
There's like no commitment there.
I don't know. I
That is
wouldn't be
a
mad. He's making a lot of money in college, so I wouldn't blame him.
Well, shit. Griffin and I looked it up yesterday. It was like $3 million. That's got to be incorrect, right?
Yeah. Wow.
USC is like a private university, so maybe that stuff's not all publicly available. But also, if you're NIL, it means like you're getting paid for your individuality and like your likeness, right?
Shaq should buy the Pistons.
I don't know if Shaq can afford the Pistons. Maybe one day.
Cut him a
Give
deal.
him a discount, Tom.
Yeah.
Give him a discount for the fuck of it.
Maybe Mark Cuban sold the stake in the Mavericks so he can buy the Pistons.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know. That feels like the Dave Portnoy thing where he's just gonna buy it back for like $1 or something.
He's running. No,
Like,
he's
because
he's
a
running for
gambling
president.
franchise can't own a basketball team, right? If they're sports
He's gonna
betting?
run for president. He sold his majority stake. He stopped doing Shark Tank. Like,
Oh yeah.
He stops in 25. I heard Shams report on earlier on the McAfee show, and he's getting involved in like casino stuff in Dallas with like
shit.
sports betting. So not quote unquote, but something along those lines from Shams.
it's impressive.
Drive. I gotta figure out what's going on with my son right now.
Who would
Yeah.
be?
So we got a lot to talk about. Our guy Jonah Jackson, full practice again today. Like
That's
to
good
see
news.
that. Love to see that. Very, very glad Jonah's back at practice. That'll make a big, big difference for the Lions. Going in, Mr. Pistons, you sir are fired, says Don Rivera. I would like to speak to Mr. Detroit Piston. Where is he? But
It's cool. I know Mr. Pistons.
Yeah,
I can see it.
sorry, Tim Piston invited me.
I'm gonna do that at the next game.
just going to walk on the court, trying to stop you. Hey, Tim Piston told me I could come. All right.
You want me to call him?
Yeah, you want, I got Mr. Piston on speed dial. You'll lose your fucking job, buddy.
I almost want to try it.
You find like that one cousin Make-A-Wish security guard. He's like, oh shit.
There's a call. They exist.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
feel like those ones too close to the court though,
Why?
because like who's stopping them, or who are they stopping? I should say.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not stopping me.
Why?
I'll tell you what. This can't say the word. That goes with the
What word?
beer. This beer.
Not familiar. I'm trying to think what you're
It's
referring
not beer. It's another word. That
Does it rhyme
I'll
with?
get canceled. It rhymes with beer and steer.
to. It starts with a Q.
Yes.
You're calling your arm cute, like.
Is like it's asking a question. I don't
Oh.
know that. What is that from?
I don't know.
I don't think.
Can't
Yeah, I
remember.
think you.
I
made it
never
up.
heard that before. You.
Oh man, no.
Are you familiar, Nick?
What the fuck?
Nope.
I have no idea what's
This
on.
guy Spencer just
Oh,
canceled
it's from
himself
Joe
for
Dirt.
reference nobody knows.
Is that what you said? I'm pretty, is it the thunder lightning though? A little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning. A little bit thunder. A little bit, I mean,
Lightning.
maybe. I don't know. But yeah. What do you think about Caleb Williams not going? I really don't think he's making that much.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to play for the Bears either. So
I hope it's the Giants or someone in the AFC.
do what you got to do.
Is there any chance he's a bust?
It's
Yes,
the
there
Bucks.
is. No, that he's a bust. There's definitely a chance he's a bust.
There's a chance everyone's a bust, but
Yeah.
I definitely don't see it.
I guess Scotty Montgomery, he was asked about taking the Duke job. That's the Detroit Lions running back coach.
Yeah.
He had like a no comment type of situation. I don't know how you guys feel about the possibility of losing. I mean, I don't know, like we
Bring
obviously
Deuce
lost-
back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Scotty Montgomery takes a job somewhere else. Just bring Deuce back.
You're absolutely correct.
Always good
I
to
don't
go
give a
back
fuck.
to a Deuce.
Oh man, I forgot this one's on here. All right, so if
Ian
we're-
Gary's wife is bad, dude.
oh, she is the craziest thing too.
Oh my God.
She is an absolute dime.
Yes.
She's 40.
What?
She's 40.
No way.
Do you not know everything that's going on with
Slack
this kid
me
right
a
now?
picture,
No.
I guess.
Yeah.
She's 40?
She's 40, bro. She might be older than that, to be honest with
All
you.
right, well, we're going to keep talking about it when you get the picture up, but I saw Detroit Supremacy say, MSU talk, please. Dante Moore's coming home. Bring him home. I can fix him. Bring him home. Dante Moore to Michigan State. Now, he entered the transfer portal.
Keep fucking dreaming, buddy.
I mean, where else is he going to go?
Any fucking where.
Why wouldn't he go to Michigan State? We were his top 3.
Why would he go to Michigan State?
Because you got a quarterback coach, you got a guy that beat you, and you had a rough year. A very rough year at
You
UCLA.
tried dismissing Bob Myers to the Pistons. At the
Dante
time
Moore to
Gores was
Michigan
paid.
State is way more
That is
realistic than
not.
Bob
You're
Myers.
out of your fucking mind.
What,
You think
what is he, a
Dante Moore's going
Heisman
to Michigan
contender in your
State?
eyes?
He
He
is
had
not
11
going to
touchdowns
Michigan
and
State.
9 interceptions last year.
Bro, he's not going to Michigan
Why
State.
not?
It's not. He's not. What do you mean?
He's not.
He went to UCLA. The same reason you do to Bob
He's in the
Myers.
transfer portal. He
Bro.
literally entered the transfer portal
There's
today, so
no
he's
way
not in
hell
UCLA.
He's going to Michigan State.
All right, just wait.
What about your boy DJ entering the transfer portal as well? Your new coach's old quarterback, DJ Ongwelele.
What's his
No.
name?
Every time
DJ
we,
U.
He can't do
every
it.
time we
He's an
disagree
absolute
with him,
cousin.
we
He
just
can't.
got to do that.
Yeah,
Every
anytime
we
I
do
hear something I don't like, I'm not. No, Dante Moore's coming home. Bring him home.
Bro, he's not.
I can fix
going
him.
to Michigan State. I mean, listen, I'm sorry, but come on.
Bring him home.
Do you really think?
Yeah. He's coming home.
I guess so.
He's coming home. Dante Moore is coming
Do you
home.
want a picture of her by herself
Let
or a
the
picture of her
Spartans wash away
and Ian Garrett?
all the pain
No,
of
send it
UCLA.
before we go to
and
break.
know your kingdom
Yeah, it's definitely
will
gonna be time. I mean, we just
change.
go a little bit over.
Have
Yeah.
a minute, something,
How am I
something.
supposed to function with this guy?
I'm coming home.
I like
He's
talk to him. He's just sitting here
home.
singing this song.
Dante Moore is coming
Not going to Michigan
home.
State.
That didn't even rhyme. L Easy's in the chat.
He
Didn't
sucks.
rhyme.
Dog, all these saved his
Ratio.
web MVPs.
Wow.
Michigan recruited him hard too, Spencer.
Yeah.
So
He's-
be on
I-
the
I
lookout
can-
for
Michigan
that.
wasn't in his top 3.
He probably goes to Michigan before he goes to Michigan
He didn't like
State.
Michigan.
That's for damn right. That's for damn sure.
Didn't like Michigan. Don't blame him. Michigan's shit campus.
Are we sure Michigan State was in his
It
top
is.
3? I
Yes,
thought it
it
was
was.
Michigan.
His top 3 was Oregon, UCLA, and Michigan State. And he already went to Oregon. Didn't like it there. Went to UCLA in transfer portal. Oh, and Michigan State just happened to get a new quarterback guru who beat him.
Easy,
Their
you trying to find the
quarterback.
right pitch or what? Come on, man.
No,
DJ
it's saving as like web MVPs or whatever. If I can't, it's gonna have to be next
Type
week.
.jpeg.
Dante Moore's coming home.
Then it works.
And now I'm also looking. I think it was Michigan. 38 minutes. On3.com. They have been wrong in the past. Michigan State. See, that's absolute fucking fancy dream for Dante Moore.
He's coming home. He's coming home.
It says slap yourself in the fucking
Dante
face.
Moore is coming home.
I'll tell you what. Tell us about Glorious Campus, Chris.
Like green and white.
We'll circle back. We'll start with Ian
wash
Gary,
away
and then we'll start talking some
all
Detroit
the
Lions.
pain of UCLA.
Let me tell you about Glorious Cannabis. Wah. Just in time for football, Glorious Cannabis is back, dropping a new ice water bubble hash infused pre-roll called Honolulu Blue. It smells so good. It's like the whiff of the first playoff win in 31 years. It's a gassy, aggressive strain named in honor of Detroit football. If you haven't had one of these ice water pre-rolls, you are missing out. They are so smooth. You can find them at Dispo Dispensary and get them 25% off at checkout using the promo code Woodward online at gloriouscanna.com.
Your home is your most important asset. Flexibility in the sales process is key. When you work with Mark White & Associates, you can cancel at any time, for any reason, without penalty. Speaking of flexibility, check this out. Who you work with matters. Hire the best broker in the game.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy?
It's Planet Fitness.
Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. With over 2,400 locations and equipment for every workout, you can get in, get energized, and get going. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. So join today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime.
Dante Moore is coming home. Outdoor Equipment Co. Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment, sales, service, and parts. Wow. Carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more. Servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipmentCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Company, your power equipment playground.
Lordy.
Bone Journal.
Or even, whew,
Okay.
Yeah.
she's a fox, dude.
She is. She
gorgeous.
is.
No
like,
way she's 40.
gorgeous. She's 40 years old.
If she's 40, Dante Moore is coming to Michigan State.
By the way, it was Michigan. That was one of his final schools.
And
Michigan
Bob
State
Myers
was
is the
top
new
three.
GM of the Detroit Pistons.
It was Oregon, Texas A&M,
Wow.
LSU, Notre Dame. You're not going to UCLA. It wasn't even in this article. UCLA's not even in the list. Oh, he was committed to the Ducks, and then he switched to UCLA.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's right. Okay, committed to the Ducks over Michigan. All right, go ahead and put the picture back up there, Chris, because one, she is stunning. It's the thing, too, is like she's like legitimately like just beautiful.
Yeah.
Because not like she has like any like, insane curves or anything like that. She's
She
like
is fucking gorgeous.
40 years old.
She got a nice little keister on her, too.
So, Ian Gary's like an up
pretty
and comer.
nice pooper, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Look at that turd cutter.
You shit with that ass, baby?
I don't know where this one even began. Ian Gary's he's Irish UFC fighter. He's an up and comer. He mimics like
Fucking
Conor McGregor's
Irish,
almost
man.
like
Wow.
every move. He talks like the most shit to everybody. There was one fighter who talked about like disciplining his kids, and he just tried to like making a big deal out of it. Like, oh, you hit kids, oh, and he put like his mugshot in a T-shirt. And
My dad used to...
yeah, that's like a normal thing. So, turns out this kid, and I don't know if I can come across Ian Gary. This is fucking Ireland. He's an absolute cuck by the definition. He married this woman.
No way.
Layla Machado. Machado is
Manny
her
Machado?
ex-husband's name, and he's also Ian Gary's nutritionist.
No way.
Ian Gary moved in with he lives with them now with the in the ex-husband's house, and he took his last name. His name legally now is Ian Machado Gary. He took the ex-husband's last name. By the way, the wife, the beautiful, gorgeous woman, Layla, wrote a book in I think it was 2010 because she's 40 years old. She's old as hell. She wrote a book called How to Be a Wag, which is an older woman that uses a young athlete for money. She literally wrote the book.
Wait.
I swear to you.
This is why.
I thought you knew about this.
No.
No,
I did not know this. So, that fine piece of ass right there, that tasty little piece of caramel.
Come on, there might be high schoolers listening.
Hey, high schoolers, that's what a fine ass woman looks like.
You're not wrong.
That's mommy right there.
She's very beautiful.
But so
She's still a baby too.
oh man, I put a baby in her. But
I'm seeing another one, Chris.
So she was married to Manny Machado.
I don't know if it's, I would say Manny. I don't know if his name is Manny. But
She was married.
she was married to Fred Flintstone.
She was married to Theodore Roosevelt. No.
So she married Roger Rabbit.
She married his nutritionist, and then he moved into their house after or before he stole her.
He didn't steal her. That's the thing. Is they were
They're still together?
yeah, because he's his nutritionist, but they moved into his house. I don't even understand that part either.
Wait, the nutritionist moved into Ian Gary's house?
No,
No.
I'm pretty sure Ian Gary moved into the nutritionist's house, and then he took his last name. It's a hyphened last name now, Machado Gary.
You think
which
it's
is a sweet ass.
You think it's a green card kind of thing?
Maybe.
That's a good question. I mean,
Like a
he's-
visa?
Well, no, because she's English.
No, but he's not from.
Where did this picture
He's
just
from
say?
the UK, right?
No, he's Irish.
Spenny Macchiato, said Anthony Patterson.
Oh, dude,
He's
that'd be a
Irish.
sweet last name too.
Yeah, it would be a sweet last name.
Maybe that's what he was thinking. Hey, this is a cool last name to have. He has the ex-husband's last name.
Not even her last name.
I mean, it is her last name by marriage,
That's an L, bro.
That's
right?
tough.
That's a 10-7.
And this is the guy who's he's like a Conor McGregor.
Spencer, do you think Jessica
Wannabe.
Rabbit was hot? Said Steve O'Baby.
Absolutely. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jessica Rabbit, man.
She couldn't take a step without something bouncing,
Yeah.
man. Oh my good lordy.
We did this already. We went through this already.
We had a whole segment on
Yeah,
this.
there's a lot of them.
Old
Old
Lilo
girls from
Stitch's
yeah,
sister, she was up
the
there.
older sister from Lilo and Stitch. Cake for days.
But Jessica Rabbit is number one.
She's got that Hawaiian sweet roll,
Yeah,
baby. You know what I'm saying? The girl from what was that movie?
There's a lot of them.
Road to El Dorado.
Oh, yeah,
girl
she
from
was
Road
up
to El
there, too.
Dorado. She's got the DSLs. Elastigirl. The Porsche from Cars. That fish from Shark Tales.
I'm trying to see.
all day.
Gotta be.
Did you get the
That
picture?
Porsche from Cars
Yes,
is a little
sir.
freak.
All right, so here we go. WAG.
How to be a wag? What does wag stand for?
She literally. So I'm about to find it for you right now. It is a.
Damn, she's got blue hair. She's an e-girl.
Oh yeah, she has a blue hair in that picture. She's an e-girl. It's an
wonder if she's-
acronym for wives and girlfriends coined by British media during the World Cup. It's for like an athlete's wife or girlfriend. She wrote the book on essentially to just marry or be with an athlete. So she's using this kid. She's 40 years old.
I might have to buy that book. Go after Kelsey Plum.
I guess so.
I mean,
guess so.
I could bring you more than Darren Waller can, baby.
I figure we bring it up because we threw Connor Bedard under the bus there because there's nothing. I promise you I've looked for the story about Corey Perry banging his mom. It just exists. I don't know why. There's no.
Wait, what?
Corey yeah.
All right.
Well, what?
I don't know.
You thought Corey Perry's involved in this one too?
I was like, wait.
I can tell you never listen because I'll be talking. You bring up something completely random, or you start reading comments in the middle of me saying something. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But yeah, Ian Gary, official cuck.
Yeah. Certified.
He's gonna be on the.
Got a certification, first class.
God damn.
Yeah, no, man.
Wow,
That's all I want for Christmas.
that's crazy. She looks.
Shut up
great.
and take my money.
Shut up and take my money. Yeah.
Shut up and take my money.
Hey, ain't tricking if you got it. I ain't got it, but take it.
Let that shit flaunt.
Jeez.
He losing all that cash.
That was so distracting. Back to
It's
sports.
tough.
Keep the K cam on deck, Chris, if it comes across again.
Gotcha.
Maybe not that one. We're kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not that
Yeah.
one.
She'll abuse us.
Yeah.
that's
I
very
mean,
true.
some guys pay extra for that.
Ian Gary.
Ian Gary probably.
Ian Gary
sign
probably
himself
would,
up for
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu Kaisen tonight. Killer Kev shouted it up. I thought they were taking a break until the new year. I know Map is on strike. I don't know.
You're just saying words.
Map is on strike because they're worked like dogs, bro. They
I didn't know.
These animated. It's a giant animation company out in Japan, and they work these guys like dogs, like 17-hour shifts. Like, you're not going home until you finish this fucking fight scene. Like, we got your children in the fucking basement. Like,
shit, how long are you here?
Literally worked on
10 to 7.
Yeah.
How long is that?
No, like 9 to 7. Yeah.
9 to 7. It's like 12.
It's not.
No,
it's
I'm just throwing numbers out there. I didn't do the math on it.
14, right?
Don't expose ourselves here, guys.
Yeah.
10 hours.
Yeah.
17 hours a week. There's no way.
Yes.
17 hours?
Yes, bro. They literally work these people like slaves.
And they're just not making good money, or
I don't know.
Just they're striking, or there's like we need some rest.
They're on strike. Well, I don't even know if it's on strike because I think you get like killed for strikes in
Japan,
Eastern Asian countries. But like,
you made the right choice.
Like, I think they just walked out, like quit. Like, one of the head storyboard guys said like, this isn't even fun anymore. And like, one of the newest episodes that came out, they were like, we were like 30% done with it, and they made us push it out. Like, imagine, and it was a great episode. And they're like, imagine how good it would have been if we finished it.
Damn.
Is that season like being written right now, or it's like how's this work? This guy Ryan, I sent him a Pistons picture. He keeps posting pictures of me with the microphone for the thumbnail. I apologize, I distracted me.
You see that Britney Spears shit?
No, why?
She went full topless in her.
Huh?
She went full topless in her newest video.
Oh, I mean,
it's like her in bed with boots and panties on and no bra, just being a crazy old bitch.
Crazy old bat.
She's off the edge. Like I said, the shit like her dad did, like, not cool, but like, maybe he had a reason to do it.
It got real quiet after she got her censorship back.
She's dancing with knives and shit. Like, maybe he did it on purpose. Like, there's he probably had some good reason to do it. Neil, somebody who sits in this chair thought of a good heavyweight topic based on that video.
Let's do it.
Like, ugly-ish or like old celebrities you want to see do porn. Because he like told his friend sent him that video and was like, just do porn already.
I mean,
I said Lil' Kim.
Yeah, no, she's ugly as fuck.
Exactly. It can't be like
you want like an ugly one?
Like weird, estranged
Madonna.
celebrity. Madonna, that's a good one.
That'd be a good one.
That's a good one.
How
about like Gary Busey?
Who?
Gary Busey.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Fucking crazy asshole man, dude.
What's he in?
He was a comedy guy.
Oh, I'll Google.
Look up Gary Busey. He looks like that guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I am a fan of guys with big butts.
T-Foss,
that'd be a good one.
The Growler.
Yeah, he's wrestling bitches and shit.
People are saying Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton still got the milkers, boy.
Do you think she's still?
She's still, yeah.
Because she wasn't
Betty
dancing.
White.
Her...
R.I.P.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Rest in peace, the queen.
T-Foss is a good one. T-Foss and Dolly Parton.
Do you think Dolly Parton's still knocking them?
Huh?
Do you think Dolly Parton's still active?
Yeah. What?
Gotta be.
Well, she like wasn't even moving during her. I don't know if it's because
she was like trying to hold on to shit.
Yeah. She's like fucking like, oh my darling.
She probably
I mean, to be honest,
how
many girls just lay there anyways?
She said George Blah.
Oh God.
Ellen Milton.
Ellen, count that baby in a file.
I'm about to count that baby in a file.
All right, seriously, Detroit Lions, we come back. I got to tell you guys, Mark White. We'll get back to Detroit Lions. Mark White, whether you're buying or selling real estate, Mark White's got the flexibility, and that's the key to success. He's got the minute-to-minute listing agreement. Save $5,000 on your new home with Mark White today. That's markwhitesales.com or 248-290-8242.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
We've just received word. The world's cannabis supply has vanished. The public is outraged and has taken to the streets in response to this tragedy. The individual responsible acted alone, and we can only hope they will make things right soon.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. Wow, that is exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC, the same great service that customers have come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com.
Buongiorno. I hate him.
You're
Dry.
No, bro.
Dry.
You see me.
No,
I'm responding to comments.
No, I'm going to treat you the way you treat me.
No, I'm responding to this comment.
No, you're not. You can't even read.
It's true.
Squirt Squad.
Squirt Squad is hype, bro. Bring the Squirt Squad back.
Smash that like button, 5-star review on podcast platforms. We're jumping into it. How serious of a threat do you think New Orleans Saints defense is? Because they're ranked up there.
Right.
They got I think the third most turnovers in the league too, if I'm not mistaken. This is Jared Goff in the matter last night.
The opportunistic defense over there, I think 14 picks, that's second in the league. Just how good are they in that aspect?
They're good. They're good on the back end. They rush passer well. They've got good, smart linebackers. They're good on every level and do a good job creating those turnovers.
When you go against a defense that is that aggressive and opportunistic, I guess, is there an element of being more careful, or is there sometimes?
No, you just play the game, and you're always aware of taking care of the ball. You're always trying to do that, but you got to be aggressive when the shots are there and take your chance to make a play.
Spinay, how you feel, bud?
I'm feeling jacked up. I'm all pumped up on Mountain Dew. He's right. It's you shouldn't change your play style based on the defense you go out there for. You should want to take care of the ball in all situations. And we didn't look at the Bears or the Packers as these daunting defenses or vaunting defenses that you need to be concerned with, but they went out there and they made mincemeat of Jared Goff. So wow. You see how fast you want to see me run around the world? But I think that, he's right. The whole team has to take better control of the ball, take better care of the ball, make sure they're not giving it up, because any defense is going to look great when you're giving 3 turnovers to them. And I think that this Lions team will be better at that. With Jonah Jackson coming back, he's practiced in back-to-back days. That'll definitely help. Because that interior rush was getting home against Jared Goff, against the Packers. So we need to make sure that that's shored up. Jonah Jackson will be a big factor in that. And if you don't turn the ball over, it makes it easier on the defense because you can run the ball, you can extend drives, make sure they're not out on the field constantly so they don't get too tired and worn out. So I think it all comes to a factor of just playing better and taking control of the ball.
I could see it being somewhat intimidating if you're just looking at the numbers, if you're being one of those box score guys versus and not that I watched any film on the Saints at all, but versus doing the context, I love to say, because on the season, the Saints are a top. They're ranked 12th in total defense. That's in yardage. They're ranked 7th against the pass, and unfortunately only 23rd against the run. Not unfortunately for us, but unfortunately for them. But they're also tied 4th for the most takeaways. Really 3rd, but it's one of those situations where there's 2 teams tied, so they just bump down a whole other number. I never get why that's a thing. But as I always say, context matters. Yes, there's 14 interceptions in the season. You want me to go the list of names of quarterbacks they played?
Sure.
Give me grades for these guys.
Bryce Young,
Bryce
twice.
Young. Exactly. Bryce Young.
Baker Mayfield,
twice.
Desmond Ridder.
Well, I haven't played him twice, but yeah. CJ Stroud, Desmond Ridder, Ryan Tannehill. CJ Stroud's the one good one. There's 2 good ones they played.
2 good ones.
Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud. Aside from that, Minshew and then Tyler, or was it Trey? Trey Bagnet? What the hell his first name was? Tyler Bagnet. Tyson. Or Tyson was his dad? I don't know. But either way, we don't even know his fucking name.
That's terrible.
You want to talk about context. If that puts this into context, the quarterbacks that are playing are half of our backups. The other half are barely clinging on to their starting job.
Yeah. And
the other one's his first year in the league. He's also 4-9.
With Marshawn Lattimore out, that's going to hurt too. He's obviously the best player on that defense. So you need to make sure you just got to take care of the ball, Goff. Just take care of the ball and it's be fine. This isn't a defense that strikes fear into the hearts of opposition. Like, this isn't a vaunted defense. You're not going there to play San Francisco. You're not going, to play Baltimore again. Like, you just do your job and you should be able to take care of business. You are better on offense than they are on defense.
Bagent threw him 3 interceptions on his damn self. Mm-hmm. So, there's 14 interceptions, but they're against the same teams, majority of the same level of teams. The Detroit Lions have dominated, and we think our defense is pretty sus too. Do we not? And that's being said too. They're also missing Marshawn Lattimore. Like, I don't think this team, the Saints defense, is as scary as they're being built up to be. And I understand that, I guess, like from a media aspect, that you want it to be that way, so people tune into the game and you have more like drama to write about. But I'm not. I am overlooking these Saints.
Yeah.
I this entire week I've been thinking about, man, I hope Goff can get it done in Chicago. Because I'm not worried about
They need to win this game. They're going to win this game. And speaking of winning, Bruce Feldman, you seen him? You heard about him?
Mm.
He's a college football reporter for The Athletic and Fox. He's a best-selling author. He wrote the QB, the book. The QB, you see it everywhere.
I can't read.
Guys doing interviews. His reports, watch out for Michigan State University when it comes to Dante Moore in the transfer portal.
It's not happening.
He's coming home.
Keep dreaming.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Keep dreaming. However, back to the Detroit Lions.
Moore is coming home.
Nicholas,
the green and white.
How do you feel about the New Orleans Saints defense?
All the pain of UCLA.
You also control his microphone too. Don't feel bad if you want to mute him.
No, let's. Yeah, true that.
Yeah, you mute me. See what happens.
All right. No, I think we've seen what happens when Goff gets pressured these last 2 games, and he's been really falling apart. And as Lions fans, we really need to see a great game out of Goff in New Orleans. They have a good home field advantage. I'm not too worried about their defense, but just for the sake of Lions fans and their sanity, we need to see a low turnover, if not 0 turnover game out of Goff moving forward to feel confident the rest of the season. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I'm with you guys too on like the turnovers. I mean, that's obviously something that needs to be fixed. I don't expect them to have any of those against New Orleans Saints. Again, I don't think that they're not dominant in that fashion where I believe it's going to be on. If there is a turnover, it's just going to be like one of those Jared Goff moments. Like, what the fuck? Well, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing here, bud? What are you laughing at?
I'm salty in the Woodward Sports chat. It says Goff sees the black man behind him wanting his spot. No, not his shadow. Hendon in the wings. But no, I think Goff's going to go out there.
Starts dating Kristen Harper.
Hey. Shoot your shot, kid.
He just takes his whole life.
Kid, he's like a year younger than me. Shoot your shot, brother. But I think that Goff is going to have a bounce-back game. I don't think he'll turn the ball over. I think he'll go out there, he'll take care of the ball, they'll get the possessions right. They're going to run the ball a lot, obviously, as long as they don't turn the ball over 3 times in the first quarter and they have to play from behind again. They're going to run the ball, and that will help the defense by keeping them off the field by extending drives. So
yeah, Ben Johnson spoke with the media today. It's not that the Detroit Lions are struggling to move the ball by any means. It's just the turnovers at the end of the day. Like, that's been the issue. For some reason, a lot of people want to ignore it, and they want to point at the defense. It's like, brother, you turn the ball over. You're not putting your defense in favorable positions. On top of your defense is not being very talented from off the rip. I will agree to this though. Pass rush is ass, and they're garbage in man coverage. But the turnovers have been the key to the situation, to the Detroit Lions, losing or being in losing situations, and it pertains like the Chicago Bears. That could happen in this one, but I just don't see it being the case.
Yeah,
I think it's obviously been addressed 2 weeks in a row. It's definitely on their minds, at forefront of solving, fixing. If it isn't, boy oh boy, if you think I'm a Jared Goff hater now, if it isn't fixed, that's definitely a sign of weakness. But I don't think that's in Jared Goff's blood. I think he does have a little bit of grit to him. And obviously, bounced back from getting traded here to Detroit, being at the low of his career, and kind of fucking.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to bounce back. He's been rattled the past couple games, but hopefully, this is the new Jared Goff that we've seen. Not the same old Jared Goff. I think he goes out there. He has a get-right game against the Saints, and they take care of business.
Because he only had 323 yards still in the game against Green Bay, 2 touchdowns. It's
just if he didn't have these tiny hands, if he didn't have those Whopper Juniors, the Whopper Juniors, they would have won that game. If he doesn't turn the ball over, they win that game easily.
Christopher?
Wow. No, I can't.
You actually look like Luigi.
You do kind of.
just because I'm tall.
You got the head shape.
Is it the head shape?
Yeah, he's got
I'll grab it side by side. I'll slack it, and then we'll throw it up at the end. But no, I'm gonna continue to say it. It's the offense. It's always been the offense. You know, I think the defense is what it is at this point. So the offense, you guys nailed it. The turnovers are the issue. I want to see this offense come out and dominate. The defense, I would like if they had a good performance, but I kind of expect the defense to be in the range that they've always been throughout this season. So for me, it's all about just limiting them turnovers. That's it.
And I'm a salty most of the times too. But he says golf's competitive. He will bounce back. Just don't try to do too much. And I think that's exactly what you're set up for in this game, going against the 23rd ranked defense, going against the run, and you have the 6th best in the league. Like, and you just got Jonah Jackson back on top of it. Like, the Lions are going into New Orleans, the Big Easy, if you will, and they're gonna put in work. Pause. I can never say Big Easy now and go in and put in work along those words.
He's trying to put one in the Big Easy, man.
No, man.
Let me tell you about Guardian Alarm, I guess. Protect the Big Easy. Customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology. It's been proven to work, and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay up.
That's 1-800. And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Boner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Boner and Broder. How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Dispo Dispensary is your local cannabis plug. They got 12 locations across the great state of Michigan. There's one right in your backyard. If you can't make it to them, they can make it to you with disposhops.com. That's DISPO shops.com for Dispo Dash.
You want to hear something crazy?
Why?
PFF graded Deron Bland the most valuable non-quarterback in the NFL. Would you agree with that?
No.
I still think it's Tyreek Hill.
That's a great question. That could be a topic in itself. The most
or
valuable.
Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I'm thinking Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, TJ Watt. Think about how mid. Not even mid. I honestly get borderline bad that Steelers offense is.
Yeah.
And like they were just out of the playoffs.
I mean, you can
last
say the
year.
same with the Browns.
Yeah, but the Steelers are like in the playoffs still.
So
in
the Browns
as well. Yeah, but I'm saying like there's a longer like testament of the Steelers like in the playoffs in those situations versus the Browns.
Yeah.
But I mean, Myles Garrett isn't far off either. I'm for sure. Let's be honest. Pick sixes or sometimes turnovers in general. It's a little bit of luck. It's not always like obviously your skill set to catch the ball, but.
Tay Hopkins says Lady Jane's been sitting on them 2 cars since the morning show with Adam and Terry.
They've been what?
Like the giveaway.
Oh.
Moving on.
So
I just didn't win it.
I've been the defend the Glenn guy. That's been me. I've been the stepping up for AG. Not even like I'm stepping up for AG. It just when it makes sense to.
Wow.
Like when you guys are just like the nonsense. Like a lot of people talking about the soft zone coverage is what they were bitching about. Turns out they were in man 56% of the time. And they got fucking burned in the man coverage.
Yeah.
Nick, actually, where you at the AG stuff?
I mean, you got to dial up some pressure. I know they're in man when they do have to go pressure there, but you need something. You're not getting there with 4. I would like to see Brian Branch specifically, because we can see what he does. We can see what he does when he gets in the backfield on the run plays. I would like to see him in more pressured packages going to the quarterback. So I would actually love to see some Brian Branch pressures. I'm not thrilled with them, honestly. He has to dial up something because he doesn't have the personnel right now, and I blame Brad Holmes for that, not making a move at the deadline.
I agree. I blame at the deadline. As much as I love Brad Holmes, he does phenomenal in the draft. I blame a little bit at the draft as well. You got the piece to be in the middle there for you, and he's played 11 snaps, and that's Broderick Martin in the 3rd round. And then it's also, oddly enough, what was given up to get Chase Young. It was the 3rd round pick, and it is annoying. I know you were speaking with Neil, and Neil was like, he says, "Oh, Martin May, he didn't want to make the deal." Brother, that team is not been in good shape in a while. Martin May, he was also clinging on to his job there as well. Why wouldn't you make the best deal to save your ass? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we do have AG talking about the pass rush. I don't know. I don't really like what he had to say. Not a big fan.
So let's hear it.
Unlocking some of the other edge defenders, how do you get like when they're kind of in a slump like this, how do you get more pressures out of them?
You know what? That's one thing as coaches that we got to continue to try to figure out on. I guess I can't say figure out, but keep coaching our guys on how do we generate these pressures, especially the way teams are playing us now. Because teams now, they're blocking everything up. Because they know that Aiden's a guy. So they're putting 2 guys on him. And usually with the other guys, when you watch the tape, they have guys maxed out. And a guy whoever's in one-on-one, that guy has got to be able to win. And that's us as coaches continue to teach these guys how to make sure you always get on edges in those situations. It's not the easiest thing, all right? But, man, we are coaching our ass off to try to get those guys to be able to do that. And I think the guys are trying their butts off. We just got to continue emphasizing those things. I think going to last, I think Pascal did some pretty good things as far as getting on the edges. So we got to continue to work with that player on that side.
That was AG honestly sounded that loss. Like he even stumbled up there like a little bit in the beginning there. He's like, we don't know what we're doing. Mm-hmm. It's like, Chris, can you play action one more time? I apologize. I 100%ed it, but I just got to catch it one more time. He stumbled there in the beginning with something.
Unlocking some of the other edge defenders, how do you get like when they're kind of in a slump like this, how do you get more pressures out of them?
You know what? That's one thing as coaches that we got to continue to try to figure out on. I guess I can't say figure out, but keep coaching our guys on how.
I got to figure it out. I guess I can, because he's fucking realized, oh shit, we kind of expose ourselves. We don't know how to figure out how to get some fucking pressure right now.
Yeah,
that is not a good sign.
That is not a good sign. Not great. Not great hearing your defensive coach say that. And and the sacks are overrated. No, they're not. Sacks help stop drives. Sacks take you from 2nd and 6 to 3rd and 16. Mm-hmm. That's a big fucking difference. And getting home, finishing, everybody likes to finish. So Aiden needs to. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. If you're not going to send a blitz, you need him to be him. Because none of these other guys are going to do it. So I like the idea of sending Branch. Maybe send Jerry. We've seen Jerry do things before in the backfield, getting tackles for loss, stuff like that. Cam Sutton's a good tackler. You're going to have to start sending guys, getting creative with these blitzes because it's not working when you rush 4.
I think Branch is the number one guy you want to go sit on those blitzes because he's done he has done a good job doing it. I think in terms of I don't know if it's rookie DBs or just all rookies, but he's 2nd for TFLs with 7 or 8 of them. As a rookie, that's pretty good. I feel like to be ranked there on top of the fact that he's missed games, on top of the fact that he plays DB, to be leading your class in TFLs is pretty fucking impressive. And I'm with Nick. I love that idea of just blitzing Branch a lot more. We saw it when we went to the Atlanta game too.
Yeah.
I know you were half alive for that one, but Branch was getting. I think that was a game. Did he have the 15 tackles? Or he had, I don't know if it's 15.
He was going crazy
in that game. He was everywhere.
He popped,
including the backfield, and I think
popped Bojan a couple times.
3 TFLs, 11 tackles. Yeah, he was everywhere in that game, and that's what I see from Branch is that quick explosiveness that you need to hit the gap and just completely. Just tear up the backfield there, and we need a change because we gave Jordan Love all day to throw the ball, and you see what happens. Like, not great quarterbacks are going to look great when this happens. So AG needs to step up. This whole entire defense needs to step it up, and hopefully it starts with New Orleans.
Yeah, you don't have the guys on the front line to be able to get there without trying to do something else.
Holy shit.
You don't have it.
Most TFLs among defensive backs this season, Brian Branch, number 2.
Hell yeah.
That's amongst all DBs, like not just rookie DBs.
Yeah, dude, he makes plays. He gets in the backfield he's a very, very good tackler. When he gets his hands on you, you're going to the ground. So that is something I would like to see. But I mean,
go ahead.
If they just keep sending forward and not getting pressure, they're not going to win in the playoffs.
And I don't even know if, like, because I'm
No,
of the
God,
belief
please,
that
no,
this
no!
defense lacks personnel. I am of the belief this defense 100% lacks personnel. I think it's kind of obvious for everybody. I think that's why, you guys know I was pissed off the trade deadline. So it's like, okay, I understand the AG sounds at a loss, trying to figure out, like, what they can do to get that pressure. I don't know if I want to blame him as a defensive coordinator and the lack thereof, or then the personnel at that point. But if you know it's a fucking issue. Like, you obviously you can't find, like, the fix to it. I don't know, man. It's not a good. And again, the Detroit Lions are going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're going to make the playoffs. We're likely going to host a playoff game.
We're going to win the division.
So I'm not bitching for the now. I don't want people to think, I don't want the fucking super fans. When the Detroit Lions go on and win this Sunday, I don't want you guys coming in Monday like, oh, you're talking all that shit. No, like, they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to win. It's just when they go up against
they're
these teams.
They're going to win this week.
Yeah, exactly. When they go up against these teams that are above 500, or they're going to finish the season 500.
Or with very good quarterbacks.
It's going to be ugly, bro. It's going to be fucking ugly until they figure it out. And he had to stop himself from saying they haven't figured it out.
ZZZ Lions.
Not a good sign.
Bruce will be activated, bro. If Bruce Irvin is the guy you are hoping that is the savior of this defense, you're in for a rude awakening. Like, I think he's going to be better than anybody else, possibly. You know, if he gets his cataracts done and the early bird special isn't happening, maybe he'll be able to go out there and get some sacks. But I don't have these high expectations of Bruce Irvin being this game changer for the Lions defense.
He's not going to be a game
James
changer.
Houston is the guy that you should be waiting for. James Houston is the guy that you should be like, all right, he's coming back soon. We can bank on that at least. He's, late December is what they're saying for Houston.
But then again, too, I don't know if they're talking about, like, him coming back to actual play or him activating his 21-day window, you know? Obviously, I hope it is a play because I think the Dallas game could be crucial for us. At least it'd be a good test of where they're at. Because I get the Dallas Cowboys are all hyped in it right now, too, but similar to us, the resume is built off of dead bodies. Like, they never really played anybody. And anybody they have played, they fucking lost to.
Yeah.
Including nobody lost to in the Arizona Cardinals, too. So we're fucked. When it comes to playoffs, guys, I'm sorry. I have no faith beyond any, like, Minnesota team we might see that the Detroit Lions are going to get it done. I mean, good chance to see if Seattle's going to fall apart, though. They play again tonight.
Yeah.
Is that 2 Thursday nights in a row for them?
I don't know, but it's a good game.
Sunday night last week.
Seattle-Dallas, right?
Yeah, Seattle-Dallas.
Should be a good game.
I think it's going to be a good game, too.
Hopefully my boy Zach Charbonnet goes off. Need him.
I got 40 yards rushing.
Hey.
3 receptions.
We got a segment.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll save it.
Save it for the show.
All right, man. I think that's the answer, though. And I'm not a defensive coordinator by any means, but...
How many sacks do you think we get against the Saints?
Fuck, man.
1. Hutch.
1?
I'm gonna say 1 and a touch. Just he finally, like, gets back to the quarterback.
He needs one. I'm about to look and see if they even give
3.5.
3.5 sacks?
3.5 sacks.
Are you crazy?
I'm a hammer the under.
Call me crazy.
Just don't call me for dinner. No, I think that, like I said, I know I've said this past fucking 3 weeks and it hasn't happened, but I think the Lions are going to get up early. They're going to run the ball. As long as they don't turn the ball over, this is the script for how this team wins. Sorry, I can't predict 6 turnovers in 2 weeks by your quarterback, but if they go in there and they don't turn the ball over, they should be able to run the ball, get up, and that's going to force Derek Carr to try to be Superman. He's going to take some time back there. The Lions will get to him. 3.5. Wow.
I mean, he was getting sacked a lot at the beginning of the season, but it's kind of calmed down a bit. I say Atlanta's a respectable defense as well. That's like the most recent one. Only got sacked once there. Twice against Minnesota. 0 against Chicago.
Austin Harris, we were getting 0 sacks. Oof.
I could see it, bro.
I could see it too.
I'm more confident in 0 right now than if I could bet the line. Yeah, 1,000,000% would take the under. What do you think it's even at if it was set?
1.5 probably.
Nick, I mean, you gamble as well.
Yeah, I'm taking the under, whatever it is. I have no faith.
What do you think it would be set at though?
maybe 2.5, 1.5, 2.5. But I just want to bring this one back. Like, you guys remember a few years ago, the whole bend don't break. Like, this is literally what it's taking me back to.
We don't talk about that here.
I didn't say a name. I'm just saying I'm having nightmares while I'm watching these games.
We don't fucking talk about that.
No, I'm serious. We can't get any pressure. It's like, come on. Brad did not make a move for a lineman or a cornerback. I'm upset watching in Ford Field. The crowd's going crazy. We're all ready for it. We have to watch the quarterback sit back with 10 seconds of no pressure. It's frustrating as a fan. And like I said earlier, maybe bring Brian Branch on something, but we need to see a change.
By the way, Shaq Griffin picked up by the Green Bay Packers and waivers. So don't be mad at Brad for that one. That's like based on your record.
Waiver priority here.
Yeah, the Packers had first dibs on that one.
Yeah, that sucks. But let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all this for just $10 a month, no commitment. No matter where you are, there is a Planet Fitness close by. There are more than 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
Savor the heart of home at Big Boy with our all-new down-home comfort dishes. Feast on home-style goodness with our Southern Comfort Chicken Bowl, veal parmigiana, and apple pie hotcakes. The down-home delight doesn't stop there. Potato pancakes are back. Dive into the richness of our perfectly crafted potatoes with our classic potato pancakes and our stuffed potato pancakes. Top off your meal with our new gingerbread shake, a seamless blend of creamy vanilla and sweet gingerbread flavors. Nothing beats the comforting taste of down-home cooking. Enjoy every bite, only at Big Boy.
When it comes to your pet, don't settle. Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. 13 Metro Detroit locations, over 60 brands of food. Lowest prices and curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best at www.premierpetsupply.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm Eazy. Spin more racks. Young Chris. No JB Smooth today, but we do have Nicholas Koloff.
Let's go.
Guy, hey, you killed it, by the way, doing those interviews. I texted you.
Except it sounded like you were underwater.
Well, that wasn't his fault.
Yeah, there was no mic or camera.
Oh,
it was all on the fly. I appreciate that. Eazy had to give the people what they want.
Shout out
the one girl for the interview that kind of blew up. Talking about bringing home Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
Bring it home.
She.
Dante Moore is coming
1 out of 10. No, I mean, where
She was double fisting a couple cocktails. She was ready to party.
So what? 1 out of 10?
Oh, stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop.
Don't make him blush.
8?
Oh my god.
I couldn't tell.
No, she was great.
I think that's why
Thanks
she
for
blew
the
up.
interview.
She was
Shout
like just a
out.
hot, like, drunk girl. And who was like absolutely wrong. She was, Matthew Stafford.
He's my favorite.
He's my favorite.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He's
God.
so awesome. Everything is awesome.
He's a dog. You know, that is awesome. And I'm slightly confused by it because we have CJDJ, who has got to be in direct contact with his doctors. It's his body. It's his injury to deal with.
It's my money and I need it now.
Who, I think it was 2 weeks ago, he said, I'm coming back in 3 weeks. Like, wait till I'm back in 3 weeks after the Chicago Bears game. And then he posted this on his Instagram story. December 20th.
Oh, shit.
With the lion emoji. And we obviously, Dan Campbell spoke on it. I don't know. I can't do a Dan Campbell accent.
I don't know, man.
There you go. That was good. Keep going.
That was good?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Oh, he said, I don't know what kind of doctor he's seeing. Like a witch
I don't
doctor or
know,
something.
man. We'll see. I don't know what doctor he's seeing, but, man, that'd be awesome to have him out there, man.
It's pretty good. It's better than mine.
Thanks.
Nick, do you do a good Dan Campbell? Do you got
No.
any?
Do a Dan Campbell. Do a Dan Campbell.
Let's hear Dan Campbell.
I don't got one.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I don't got one.
Come on,
Elon
man.
Musk stops you in an elevator. He says, do a Dan Campbell impression. I'll give you $1 million.
All right, let me think about this. You first, Easy.
Me first?
Yeah, you first.
Oh, man. I always turn to, what's his name from American Dad?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Joe Swanson.
Yeah.
It's because it's a little bit like Stone Cold and
All
Joe
right,
Swanson
Peter.
like mixed together,
All right.
but I don't know how to do
All
it.
right. Peter.
I wish we had him out there, man.
paraplegic neighbor.
I really do. I don't know what type of doctor he's seeing. Freaking witch doctor or something, man. That's mine.
Shout out that one Monday Night Football, and it's like, I just appreciate the guys who just lay it out on the line. Yeah. Well, he's tearing up.
Chris?
Shout out
That was
to him.
good.
Well, we gotta get pressure to a quarterback.
It's
man.
just
We gotta
you. That's
get-
just your
Yeah,
voice.
that's literally you.
I'm trying to cue it up in my
It's like
head.
Southern, but it's not. That's why it's hard.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like,
It's Texas.
it's Texas. Bitch, I'm from Texas. Either way, CJDJ, December 20th.
These guys, man.
We're over that part. CJDJ, December 20th, Smitty. Do you believe it? 2, how hype are you?
I believe it. I think he'll be back. I think he'll be ready to go. We see him working out, hitting chest day, looking good. Like I think he'll be ready to go.
You did push-ups on Thanksgiving.
I'm very excited for it. He brings a different element to this defense. A playmaker, a guy who will take the ball
different
away.
jersey number.
He brings a different person to the secondary. Like literally, no, he is a playmaker. He is a guy that will take the ball away. He is someone that you can rely on, and he brings that intensity. He brings the hype. So maybe they're missing some of that on the sideline. A little bit of the juice from CD Deuce.
Pause. But yeah,
some of CD Deuce's juice.
I think so. I was like, obviously, I'm excited to have CJDJ back if he's available to come back. One, if it's again with the December 20th, you can put that out there and it could be like your window. You know what I'm saying, for your 21 days. So it could be nothing. But like again, I want to see how this Detroit Lions team fares against a team like the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know they're built off of like boo-boo teams as well, but they look dominant and good teams beat bad teams. This is how it goes. And then wiping the fucking floor with them. So I want to see how they measure against the Cowboys. And if they're not getting pressure is a thing, I like CJDJ on the blitz. But if we're gonna go move forward with Brian Branch as the guy, as like your extra rusher, I would love to have a CJDJ back there in coverage to like capitalize on a hurried throw by a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be poetry in motion. I think that was like what they saw. That was the game plan.
That was the vision.
That was the vision.
Gotta trust the vision, bro.
Gotta trust the vision.
It's all about
bro.
the vibes.
That's the other thing too. Is like I know we're speaking like porous on the pass rush and the secondary, but if these two guys do come back in a timely manner and they're like healthy and ready to play, talking about Houston and CJDJ, those are the exact two things that we're bitching about right now.
Yes.
And
a
it would be
playmaker in the
addressed
back
immediately
end
with
and a
those
guy
guys.
who can win one-on-ones on the
Yeah.
defensive line. Those are the two pieces you're looking for, and those are two pieces you have that hopefully will be back and ready to go. If I rank it on like who I want back first, it would be James Houston.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd have to say that just because we are absolutely bare and disgusting on the defensive line.
Yeah.
Remember when we thought this defensive line was going to be really good this year?
I mean, Houston was a part of that.
Yeah, but not that big of a part of it.
I mean, he was though. I mean,
But like not getting a sack in like 5 out of how many games they played this year.
I will say this. I was speaking with Justin Rogers a little bit earlier today. Like we do. Well, I haven't really watched like film like I used to like last year, but Pascal's like flashing, and this is like his longest like healthy stretch of games that he's had since he's entered the NFL. Because after he came banged up off his foot cancer, that's good. But he came in banged up off his hip. After that, I think he suffered like a knee injury like earlier this year or last year as well, and it got re-aggravated this year. Like this is the longest stretch of good games, so he's somewhat still kind of getting adjusted to the league, and he's shown flashes. Like, I don't know if you remember the KC game. He's the one that to drop them in the backfield. They tried getting cute with something.
Mm-hmm.
I believe his first game back as a rookie had the sack against Dak Prescott, and that's a pretty formidable offensive line. Like I think he could be a piece that's going to step up. I'm not in a disrespectful way. I can't count on it until I see consistency.
Who, James Houston?
Pascal.
Oh, yeah.
And in terms of like a pass rushing.
Yeah, no, we need to see it. He needs to do something. Like, flashes are awesome. You know, who doesn't like flashing?
Hell yeah.
But I think that, I think they need to go out there. They need to make, like, it can't just be flashes. It has to be concrete examples of him winning reps, of him winning one-on-ones, of him getting to the quarterback and sacking the quarterback before. Like, oh, yeah, he looks pretty good.
Nick?
Yeah, Pascal is a guy that definitely needs to step up. He played 29 snaps last game, no tackle for losses or sacks. That's what we need to see out of the DN spot. We're just going to keep hammering it home. We need sack production. We need to put these guys behind the stick so their quarterbacks don't have all day to throw. I think Pascal is the key until James Houston comes back. But when Houston does get back, I want to see us unleash him like we did last year.
Yeah.
Just let him go straight for the quarterback, let him off the leash, let him go eat, because that's when this defense was at its best last year, causing all those turnovers. And I think that was a big reason why.
Koke. I hope I said that right. In the Woodward Sports chat says, got to give young Woodward guys credit. They made a big deal out of us not making a move at the deadline for the D line, and they turned out to be right.
Appreciate that.
I do appreciate that.
But Easy's not that young.
I'm
That's
pretty
true.
young. I'm fairly young.
Bro's 30.
I'm
Relative to who?
I'm pretty fucking
Easy's young at heart.
I mean, maybe Koke
Not like
is
Josh
like
Giddey.
40 or
Not
something.
like Josh Giddey's young at heart, but
I can't wait till you turn 30.
you're going to be like 35, so
You
I'll
still have
keep
hair,
making fun
too.
of you.
You're about to start graying. Not stress you put on yourself, boy.
I hope I get a gray beard. That'd be sweet.
That actually would be pretty sweet.
I'm going to start using Touch of Gray.
Gray, it's
Stop it.
honestly, jiu-jitsu guys do that, or
The
like the
touch of gray.
Gordon Ryan. No, he just dyes his whole beard like gray.
Oh, yeah, like Maz, but reverse.
Yeah.
Dude,
I could never, bro.
Evil Maz was so
I could
fucking
never.
funny, bro.
I did that one time. We had like I used to work at AT&T, and I was like winning a couple awards, and so I wanted look nice, and so I had my boy shout Pat. By the way, he I think it's called Beijing. I don't know what he put in my beard necessarily, but whatever the cowgirls do, thinking it out a little bit. But it was so obvious.
I pointed Chris.
Because Chris goes to the cowgirl barber. That's his guy.
Yeah, my barber is Chaldean. Yes.
Yeah. Same thing, right? They don't call themselves
Eazy
cowgirls.
is too.
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh.
You know that?
No, I didn't. I actually still haven't figured out all these years.
Nobody
I haven't figured
knows.
out
Nobody knows
what you are.
Nobody
What are you?
knows. I'm everything.
He's Booner.
I'm Booner.
Booner path.
How did we ended up on a pass rush where this topic was supposed to be about CJDJ. Well, how you feel about CJDJ though?
Yeah, we could definitely use that dog back. He just brings a different
100p.
intensity to this defense that we don't have.
Jesus
We're lacking
Christ.
that leader, I believe, in the back end. And we heard everything coming out of training camp, how you just hear him like chirping all day against the offense. I think we're missing that from the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and to Wilson's comment in the Woodward Sports chat, like the season's not over yet.
Nobody's saying it is.
We are not
I'm
saying the
salty,
season's
so
over.
just wait.
We want to see us compete. Yeah, why you got to be here with us?
This is funny.
All right, relax. I already just read one.
I'm with this, Spencer.
What the fuck is going on?
It is funny.
Well, go ahead, read Salties.
I'm salty, so just wait until your teeth start falling out, fellas.
Jesus Christ.
I never want to be that old. Like, if my teeth start falling out, just put me
Is that a
down.
guarantee? Like when you're old, your teeth are going to fall out?
And dentures are around.
If you take care of them.
I think my grandma still has her teeth. Like, her real teeth, I'm pretty sure. She's 70, 80, so.
Yeah. I had a customer at Dispo.
I take care of my teeth.
Yeah, I like
I
my
start
teeth.
smoking cigarettes, though.
Yeah, cigarettes don't help.
And doing coke.
But Nick and I respond to Wilson. He said, season not over yet, Coach and heavyweights. And we're not saying that. We told you, we just said it like literally 5 minutes ago.
Season's not over
They're
yet.
going to win games the rest of the
But
season.
the pass rush sucks.
Yes, we just want to see what the pass rush is against like a playoff caliber team. And we're not going to get that, unfortunately, until the Cowboys. Like the Saints, sure, they might make the playoffs. I still got
count
to win
out
the
the
NFC
Broncos.
South, by the way. No, they're toast. They're done. They might. That
That's
one's
right.
on national television now too.
What, Broncos?
Yeah, they have only gave up 80 points in the last 5 games.
Let Russ cook.
Nick, you pull up their schedule. Who have they played the last 5 games? Please tell me they're bad teams.
I know the Vikings for sure were on there.
Okay.
I'll
Oh, yeah,
pull it
Josh
up for
Dobbs,
you. But
right?
I'm excited for that game being switched over.
Oh, absolutely.
Personally. Yeah, Saturday night. It'll be a fun night in Detroit. and my girlfriend graduates the next day, so I was going to have to miss that game. Shout out the NFL for changing it.
1 out of 10, what are you rating your I'm playing. Do you have the Broncos schedule? I want to know who they played. Like this 80 points in 5 games, that's kind of impressive.
Yeah, here we go. They beat the Browns 29-12. They beat the Vikings 21-20. They beat the Bills 24-22.
Wow, that's actually good.
They beat the Chiefs 24-9, and they beat the Packers 19-17.
The Broncos? That was the Broncos?
Yeah.
Chiefs and Bills.
Yikes.
Like at first you started off, I'm like, okay, backup quarterback, DTR. Okay, backup quarterback.
Let him cook.
Pastronaut. And then you went Bills. I was like, oh, fuck, that did happen.
They have been kind of cooking,
Mahomes,
boys.
I was like, oh, fuck, that happened too. Oh, shit. They have been cooking. Fortunately enough, though, I like, we're on the NFC side of things. So like, even if they do beat us, it's not going to affect our playoffs so much. It's more so seeding.
Still. Let me tell you guys about Hamlin Pub. Have you ever wanted a bar where you're a regular? We have just the place for you. Head to one of Hamlin Pub's 7 locations and experience where everyone is a regular. They have half-off pizza on Tuesdays. They have food and drink specials for every NFL game and all Michigan sports games. So make sure you guys experience your new favorite pub for all things sports, Hamlin Pub, where everyone's a regular.
We've just received word. The world's cannabis supply has vanished. The public is outraged and has taken to the streets in response to this tragedy. The individual responsible acted alone, and we can only hope they will make things right soon.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
BullseyeEventGroup.com is where you guys need to go to get your tickets for all you can eat, all you can drink, and free transportation to the Detroit Lions home game against the Broncos. It's now going to be nationally televised. 8:30 start, so you guys can get litty with no regrets with long drink. That's BullseyeEventGroup.com. No regrets, as they say. Did you guys see that all youngster team put up by ESPN?
No,
it was like
I didn't actually.
The all-star players of 24 and under. How many Lions do you think collected up on that list?
Let's see, Penne.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Amara?
I think he's older. I think he's 24, 25.
All right,
he's 25.
Penne, Branch, Hutch.
You know what?
Kirby, Jameer.
I'm actually kind of... I can bitch a little bit, actually. No, it was Penne, Hutch, Laporta, and...
yeah, duh.
Campbell. Yeah.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Over Jameer?
Let me double check, because there's no fucking way. Yeah, how old is
Massive
Jameer?
game incoming.
Who, Jack Campbell?
Yes.
You believe so?
I do believe so.
You don't think he gets cut up by Alvin Kamara?
No, I think he'll be the one doing the cutting. He'll be the one doing the cutting.
It's the cutting.
You don't
He'll
want
be
the
cutting him
linebacker
up.
to cut.
He'll be cutting him up.
He's going to be cutting him down.
Cutting
I will
down.
say
Yeah,
this.
there we go.
I probably should have grabbed the clip. I think I actually did. I just got to crop it out for Chris or whatever. But AG, of all things, I saw him slip up there on the pass rush with when it came to Campbell, supremely confident. Actually, I think he's wearing the green dot. He's like, I want him to be the mouthpiece of the defense. I was like, stop. Say pause after or something.
Oh, yeah. Mouthpiece.
Well, he's over halfway into his rookie year. He was a first rounder. You don't take this guy unless you think he can step up. Like, massive game here with your leading tackler out. He's got to be that guy.
You heard it here first.
From
Nick only takes the guy if he's massive and can step up. So I agree. I think Jack Campbell's gonna have a good game. He's going back to his natural position, that middle linebacker spot. I think he's gonna show why he was drafted so high, why he was so highly thought of from the Lions organization. That stuff that showed out in the combine, the stuff that showed out on paper, his athleticism, his sideline to sideline speed, the stuff that he'll be able to do that put him above other linebackers in this draft. So we need it. And hell yeah, MSU Detroit fan, he's coming home.
Yeah, you fucking wish.
Coming home.
Crackhead
coming
dream.
Home.
You can't let me wish Bob Myers to the Pistons, but you're talking that shit.
Dante Moore.
And shout out chat for all the giddy jokes, you sick Fs. She's graduating from Eastern to be a teacher. So you guys are sick of
Wait, what?
She is graduating from Eastern to be a
Oh,
teacher.
you got the mustache and everything. That makes sense.
So you guys are funny for that one.
In total, the Lions had. That is fucking. I wish I thought of that first. That is so fucking funny. I have
Josh Giddey with a mustache.
one of my favorite pictures saved in my phone. It's a picture of Nick. I think it was you on Thanksgiving before you got done making a hype video. You're like, I'll send
I think I was closing off the video and it got me at the bad angle. Yeah,
the mustache sells it.
Nothing's worse than that face Chris made at me.
Was it at you or was it at Eazy? I don't
No,
know.
it was at me because I fucking looked at you.
That's why I started going to the gym. He's
I
like,
got
okay,
scared.
I got to be
bro.
prepared to make the run here.
Yeah, dude. I thought you were trying to predator me.
I do want to go back to this Jack Campbell thing. That does sound like a good topic. But in the all youngster team, it says in total
the all giddy team.
Yeah, the all giddy team.
Everybody's asking Eastern what? They said you got to specify East Detroit, right?
God, Eastern Michigan. Shout out Max Crosby.
Shout out Max.
Can I talk now? You're driving for now on, by the way.
No.
I'm sick of being interrupted by
Yeah,
you driving.
somebody take this over, though.
That's insane. Now you're doing too much of it.
You weren't even saying anything.
I was literally talking.
I didn't hear you.
Because you don't pay attention.
I have headphones.
You're driving.
You
from
gotta
now
speak
on.
up. You
It's
can't
all right.
whisper.
I love
I
it.
can't
You're
hear
driving.
you.
It's all right. It's a good thing. You're growing on up.
What were you saying?
In total.
Okay, so.
In total, the Detroit Lions had 4 players make the list. Tight end Sam Laporta. Makes sense. Right tackle Penei Sewell. ESPN puts him at left tackle to fit Darnell Wright on the team. All right. Edge defender Aiden Hutchinson. And linebacker Jack Campbell.
Yeah, I don't know if Jack should be on there already. I haven't seen him do too much.
What the fuck? I mean, I don't want to
Brian Branch.
We are list killers. We shit on the most lists. I feel like in terms of the network, but this guy, it's our guy. I don't want to bury him. But how no Jameer?
Yeah.
I just looked up. Jameer's 21 years old. Maybe Jameer's older. I don't know. No, Jameer's 21 years old. They know Brian Branch.
Yeah.
We have Jack Campbell. Somebody did not do their fucking
Good
homework.
old, plain old white privilege.
This is according to ESPN's Matt Miller and
Maybe
Matt
there's just
Bowen.
not that many good young linebackers.
But what other running back? Oh, Bojan.
Bijan, yeah.
Okay.
I think they had Bijan and Bryce Hall.
If they're doing it,
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall.
I'm taking.
I mean,
Jameer
over Brees Hall.
Brees
too.
Hall's having a pretty good year, but
What's he got?
I know he's the most explosive runner.
He's not more explosive than Jameer.
Yeah, he's busting off 80-yard carries. He has one a game.
Well, I mean, Jameer can do that. He'll do it.
That'd be cool.
Brees Hall, they're right there, kind of in terms of carries. I'm not carries, but yards. And I'll say this too. I feel like Brees Hall has got a lot more love in terms of carries throughout the entire year versus how Jameer started his.
It's fair.
There's literally people wanting to drink fucking chlorine after the start of Jameer Gibbs because of fantasy seasons. But I think it's a little bit disrespectful for both he and who would they have had it over Brian Branch though? Let me see how old he is actually.
How old is Deron Bland?
How old is?
I think the guy on San Fran.
Hufanga?
Yeah.
He's a safety though.
Brian Branch safety.
He's a nickel.
Brian Branch nickel. A little hybrid though. He do both. How old is Hufanga? How do you even spell that?
Hufanga's definitely young enough. He's only been in the league for 2 years, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
Mario's girlfriend got student of the month.
Searches right now.
23. I am doing some real Josh Giddey searches right now. All right, but
how old is a junior?
Oh, you know what they probably put was Witherspoon. I can't even argue that. If he's out there playing nickel,
yeah,
he's been a dog. But at linebacker, I guess you're kind of forced to put Jack Campbell. I'll relax then. I'll relax on the all 24 list. And I'll be happy with the guys we got on there. I was pretty upset, but it makes sense.
Why isn't Taylor Decker on the list?
He's 58.
Graybush.
All right, back to Jack Campbell though. Getting the green dot, starting. Knicks is a big game.
I mean, he has to. Starting linebacker, got the green dot, 18th overall pick. You don't really take linebackers in the first round usually as well. They had to have seen something in this guy. I believe he steps up here. I mean, he was a beast at Iowa. I believe that he's going to be a beast in the NFL, and I think it starts here getting the green dot from for the defense.
I think he'll have like a shit ton of tackles, because obviously I think he's gonna be tasked with like trying to contain Alvin Kamara, and like when Derek Carr, he's a fucking cheat code for PPR fantasy, by the way, having Alvin Kamara, because whenever Derek Carr's in trouble, he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, he gets like 8 catches a game.
Yeah, and not even necessarily for like a shit ton of yards either. It's just so Derek Carr doesn't like take a sack. But I think I have a big stat sheet. I guess where I want to see like the big game, and I guess I ask you this because you're the one, betting on it. You think he's gonna be great in coverage? You got Taysom Hill there too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I think he'll have some lumps, but he's a hell of an athlete. I think that if he puts himself in the right situation, I think he will do okay in coverage. I mean, I'm not going to say he's going to ball out, but he is a hell of an athlete. That's why, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he, like, have the highest of linebackers?
He had crazy RAS scores.
He had crazy RAS scores. If he just gets more and more comfortable, I think he'll get better and better, and I think him with this big of a responsibility, I think he's going to show up.
I do too. I think he's going to show up, and I think he can show up in pass coverage. We've seen him go out there and do it before. In the Kansas City game, he had a big pass breakup. He's covered people pretty well so far this year, but now it's going to be a legitimate thing for him. And the play calling on top of it, I don't think it'll be too much. They call him Captain Jack for a reason. I think he likes to be in situations like this where he can step up and lead some guys, likes to be in charge, likes to, be that psychopath out there. So I'm excited for him. Like I said, his RAS scores were crazy for a reason. We're going to be able to see his sideline-to-sideline speed, his closing speed, all the stuff that you need out of a good linebacker. I expect Jack Campbell to have a good game.
How about in coverage, though?
Yeah, I think he'll do fine in coverage. I don't think he's going to shut down Alvin Kamara or anything, because it's tough ask for anybody in the NFL, but I don't think he's going to get exposed.
I'm pulling up his number. I want to see how many snaps he's actually had at the mic position. But I didn't cut the clip or just send it to Chris, but AG, that was like, of all like the uncertainness he had there, talking about the pass rush, Jack Campbell, primo. He was like, this is what we drafted him to be.
Yeah.
This kid was born for this moment. We drafted him to be like his natural position at the mic. We just wanted to utilize having our best players in the field. I know a lot of people bitch about having him out there at this. Not a lot of people, but people were bitching because they just want to bitch about anything when it comes to AG these days. Which I guess some of it's granted or warranted, but they bitch about him being at that Sam linebacker spot. But at the end of the day, if you're not getting a pass rush, and you want to get like your best athletes out on the field and give them a chance, an opportunity, like he's probably doing everything he can as a coach. If you give him an opportunity to go out there and do something, and at least get like some reps, get some licks in. Also, I think it's good to know. I think he's the one that said either Jack Campbell or AG, but just for him to learn those other positions that he's ultimately going to be somewhat in charge of at that mic position, because you're going to be the one calling the blitzes, you're going to be the one calling the audibles. Like, you got the green dot. You got the go to, like, map out everything that's going on and communicate to the rest of the field. So I think it's good that he played that, but I want to check and see how many snaps he actually got the mic position.
R.I.P. Lucas.
Rip.
R.I.P. Lucas. Why? Yeah, someone said he went crazy during the morning show. What would I miss?
He farted.
Oh, my God, yeah. Is that what he's talking about?
Probably.
Someone said something else.
I don't watch morning show. I sleep.
Yeah, you do sleep.
I love
Bro
sleeping.
said it slipped.
Yeah, he's like, that one slipped. He said sorry immediately.
No, that was like...
Still, it's probably the second best fart at Woodward Sports.
Yeah.
Still hold the title.
All right, Spencer, why don't you tell us what the best one was?
Until you shake the camera.
Yeah.
Until you shake the camera, you're not coming for the king.
This guy Spencer just wanted to bring up that story so bad.
It was legendary, man.
It was pretty.
It was.
He farted and shook a fucking camera.
Shook the camera. It was great.
Though. I'm gonna see how many times.
It was great.
How many snaps he's had.
Let me list my top 5 best farts. I had one the other day that scared Booner. Like, it scared him. It was long.
Oh, yeah.
Chris heard that too. Chris was a bystander to that one. That was a long
Another
one.
casualty.
Yeah. He was a civilian casualty. But no.
Oof.
There's one in my life. No, I think Jack Campbell's gonna have a good game, and I think Malcolm's gonna have a good game as well.
Do you like the PFF coverage grades, or like? I'm not in love with them because I feel like sometimes
I kind of like them. Play both farts now. Do we still have that fart in?
There's no way I'll be able to find that fart
in the archives.
Take Chris in time.
If Jack Campbell plays well this game, Spencer, are we bringing back the meat missile?
Bring him home. Yes, he can earn the meat missile back in this game.
In just this game.
Well, I was gonna say, so his coverage grade in PFF is a 40. and put it into context.
Shook the booner path.
Obviously, he shook the booner path. Obviously, we had Alex Anzalone, who was like the best coverage linebacker at 77. For Jack Campbell to be a 40, I guess I am kind of fucking nervous.
Yeah.
He'll be there in the run game, though, for sure. Coverage, that's horrendous. 40?
He's going to go out there and prove you wrong, Eazy.
Prove me? I mean...
Prove you wrong, you hater.
So.
No, I'm just kidding.
Easy, I cut up the reel that you made of speaking how you do not have faith in Jack Campbell. So you still feel the same going into this game? You don't have faith for Jack Campbell to show up big in this game?
Not to form to a level of like
an
Anzalone. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna step up to like that effort at all.
Do you think he can be better than him in any
down the road? Like you talking about in this game specifically?
Yeah, in this game specifically. No. Do you think he does anything better than Anzo?
Fuck no. Anzo was balling. He like led all linebackers in pass deflections with 18. Anzo was having a phenomenal year. Talk about the PFF grades and take out you will. Anzo was 77, which is like number 1 amongst all linebackers. Anzo was having a phenomenal year. There's no way. I mean, clip me now if you want. If he goes out there and has a pick and interception, but like I just don't see it, man. I really don't. I think he has the capabilities of doing it. Obviously, that's one of the reasons they drafted him. The guy's like 6'5". He's built like an NBA player, but we've yet to see it yet. You know what I'm saying? And again, his coverage is 40, bro. His grade's 40.
Yeah, tough task with Kamara coming out of the backfield, but I mean he's got to show up. There's no excuses. For Brad Holmes to draft him that high, for this defense to have him right here as the starter, green dot at 18. No more excuses. He got to show up big in this game. That's why I think he will.
I know. I don't even want to. I could go back and would do no justice. It would only piss me off if I went back and looked at some of the defenders that are drafted behind Jack Campbell and see like how they're doing this year.
Let's start it out with Calais Cansey. No,
is he killing it?
I don't think he might have been after.
I don't think he's having that good of a year.
He's up there on the TFLs, and he only plays.
He's starting to pick it up. He was on that list, I think.
Easy. Tell us about your meat.
28 targets, 23 receptions on Jack Campbell. I'll tell you about my meat. It's the best meat in the biz. It's Fairway Pack Company. I get it from Fairway Pack Company, fairwaypacking.com. They deliver right to my house. Or you can call them, 313-332-5114. They got dry aged beef, prime beef, and Wagyu beef. They supply the finest hotels, restaurants, and casinos in the great state of Michigan.
Gabby is a college student struggling to study for her big exam. Then she discovered Syntron, a healthy way for her to stay awake and focus. Jennifer frequently has chaotic days like this until she gets online, orders some Syntron, and finds her groove. April visited her local grocery store, purchased a case of Syntron, and entered to win the Syntron 100K Vegas giveaway. Pick up your case of Syntron today at any Meijer location or visit drinksyntron.com/Vegas and enter for the 100K Vegas giveaway.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot off the press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel. How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
How would you like to win $100,000 Vegas getaway? Take your closest friends and live it up in the city that never sleeps. It's the Syntron Energy. Drink it and live it. Purchase a 24-pack today and enter for your chance to win the $100,000 Vegas getaway. You can do that at drinksyntron.com/Vegas and buy Syntron at your local Meijer store. It's a healthier energy drink with great taste for the people who desire to look good, feel good, and be the best versions of themselves. Go to drinksyntron.com/Vegas.
Chris, I just put a video in Slack that I think people will be very happy to see.
The people need this?
I bookmarked it, so I don't have to go diving for it again.
You sick fuck. Drive. I'm going to read some comments.
Drive?
Yeah.
All right, Red Wings, man. Red Wings, they bounce back. Hopefully they bounce back tonight.
Goff had a fart on Thanksgiving.
From a big loss, he did. Obviously, it was a tough loss against the Rangers.
There actually are a lot of comments about the fart.
Yeah, I know, dude. The people want to see it. But the Red Wings, the loss to the Rangers last night kind of sucked. You know, the unbearable broadcast from TNT. Completely unbearable broadcast. They sounded like complete Rangers fans. And tonight they're playing the Blackhawks. I want to see everybody with Corey Perry signs. Bring your Corey Perry signs. Be like, Corey Perry has great taste in women. Like, you know, Bedard's mom's hot. Something like that. We need some funny signs out there.
Man, you should have said this at 5, so we got it in time.
Yeah.
We're far on the way already.
You got it?
Are we ready?
All right. You people, you ready to see what a real fart looks like? Put it up there.
All right, we're going to loop this so they could just experience it a couple times.
God, it's gross. I can't, dude.
Literally shakes the camera. Literally shakes the camera. That's a work of art right there.
The Mona Lisa parts, if you
Mona
will.
Lisa. Lisa moaning.
I can smell it.
God.
Still wafting in the air.
No, that's a man's fart right there. But yeah, the broadcast last night was unbearable. I don't want to see another game on TNT.
I want them all on TNT because I can't watch a fucking Bally's with YouTube TV.
Dude, fucking pirate it. Yar.
I do on my phone, but it's like I'd rather watch it on my TV.
Well, Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond are the GOATs, so I need to hear them.
That's fair.
And going up against the Blackhawks should be a bounce back game. They should get this dub. I thought Husso played pretty good last night for the most part. You know,
third.
Made a couple bad decisions, but like that goal where I forget who it was, he slapped out of the air. There's not much he can do in that one, and they should bounce back against the Blackhawks.
What was that? The review on that? Because
They were reviewing it for a high stick. You can't do that with the stick. Has to be at the crossbar or lower. If you hit a puck out of the air into the net, or at all, like hit a puck out of the air with your stick, it's got to be crossbar or lower.
Yeah, shit was frustrating to watch. We couldn't get any power plays like towards the back half of it.
Few questionable calls there. I was actually in the booth trying to keep the people updated for Woodward Nights on the show, but it seemed like when Raymond got the high stick, but he had his hand on the other person's stick. I don't know how that call usually goes, Spencer. But also, it seemed like DeBrincat got a cross check to the back at the right in front of the Rangers bench that never got called. Yeah. And then when Gossifir got ripped from the back, and then when our guy defended him, they went to a 4-on-4. So I thought there were 3 big calls in the games that the Stripes missed, that sounded like the broadcast just completely
broadcast. Dude, the DeBrincat boarding, he literally hit him in the back, pushed his head on the boards. They're like, oh, he should have seen him coming there. I was like, dude, that was fuck you, bro. Like, you fucking kidding me? He hit him right in the back. I'm like, DeBrincat should have known he was there. That doesn't make it not boarding, you fucking idiots. Like, that was embarrassing to watch. But I still think like I said, I think they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna go out there. They're gonna get their lick back against the Blackhawks, even without Larkin, who it's not an injury. It seems it's some personal matters why he's out of the lineup. So
is that what they're saying?
Yeah, hopefully everything's going good with Larkin.
Cheeks.
Hopefully his family and everything is healthy. I'm glad it's not an injury though, because the team did not look the same without. You put Larkin on that team, they win. Yeah. You put Larkin on that team last night, they win, because they couldn't get the puck in the zone.
Is this still called fast break in hockey?
Yeah.
Or like, what's the hockey term for it? A breakaway?
Yeah.
There were a couple of those where I was like, Larkin would have fucking...
Yeah.
A couple where the guys like literally just lost the puck by himself.
And they couldn't get the puck into the zone on power plays without burning like 30 seconds trying to do it. Larkin's the guy who gets the puck into the zone. And so they missed him a lot. That's why the power play was only 1 for 5. But... you know, hopefully everything is all right in the Larkin household. And
I sent Spinny's competition.
Nothing too crazy.
All right, got you.
Is his girl pregnant or anything like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I know in due time he'll be back in the Red Wings will be. By the way, shout out to me for fucking watching the Red Wings. No, because like usually I'm a Pistons guy. Yeah. I would tap into the Pistons.
I'm a king.
Shout out to you, man.
No, shout out to me for fucking tuning the Red Wings over the Pistons last night, because I would have been fucking infuriated.
I didn't watch a second of the Pistons game.
I'm so
D'Angelo Russell went for 35.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did you get to watch that one at all, Nick? No, because you
got
it.
Yeah.
All right,
everybody expects you to win. My wife couldn't go to church with me on Sunday, and everybody said, "Where is she?" I said, "She doesn't go out with losers."
Versus
Notice the camera shake.
Take that. 42.5% conversion rate. So you get
from earlier.
29th in the league.
Take that.
42.5% conversion rate. So you get.
All right, that one slipped out.
I just heard that for the first time. Oh my gosh, Jeff's face. Jeff's face.
All right, Nick, cast your vote. Who had the better fart, Spinny or Lucas?
Dude, I think it's gotta be Lucas because you get
Get the
Jeff's
fuck out of the
reaction.
booth.
You get Jeff's reaction and it's on the
That
morning show.
doesn't. That doesn't equate to being a better fart.
You have
had
to
a reaction there.
appreciate the artistry.
Yeah. Does he have a camera shake in his?
The camera shake was wild.
No. I broke the fucking sound barrier.
Let's see the camera shake one more time.
I would Spencer, man. The artistry of his fart was just high class. It was high class. Lucas's was good because of the theatrics surrounding it. But if we're in the context of farts,
in a
Spencer,
vacuum.
yes,
In a fart vacuum.
He said it slipped.
Yeah, he did say it slipped.
Right. People are making a great point. Lucas didn't need the microphone as nearly as close as
Yeah, I didn't need it either. I just did it
just
for a
happened
fact.
It was like the same kind of.
No, it was way louder.
By the way, the farts sounded identical.
Ball knowers.
Your assholes know some balls.
That's
Butt
nose.
Because similar farts there. And right before Lucas's too, he said, "I'll take that." And also, how's it slip?
I was thinking that strong slip.
Yeah, fam, that did not slip.
Yeah.
All right.
And the camera shake was not fraudulent, Mike Hilton. You better watch your mouth.
What was he saying?
He said the camera shake was fraudulent.
Edited or something or what?
I had one, dude. I'm telling you, the one in the hallway. Chris can attest to that. that bitch was a fucking masterpiece.
Wilson,
Dude.
the fact that he did it while I Freddie was talking wins.
Yeah, that is funny.
That is funny. Yeah. That's fair. All right, we'll try to recuperate. Maybe come back, talk some sports. Sorry, this turned to a fart competition. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights.
Nick, you're fucking dead to me. Let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Come to Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and register to win a trip of your dreams. An all-expenses-paid suite for the 2024 NCAA tournament. That's right, no expenses spared for you and 5 of your best buds. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder.
Feldman is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with over 18 locations. There's one right in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the closest location near you for the best car buying experience and catch Woodward Sports live every other Monday at Feldman Chevrolet of Novi.
Check it out.
You're really salty about taking that L.
I didn't take an L.
You usually vote against me. I'm about to vote against you.
It's all right. You have no integrity.
I already voted for you.
Integrity.
I do have integrity. And how do I not have integrity? You never vote for me. You don't have no integrity.
You're never on a poll like this.
You said every time you put a poll, I vote against.
Yeah, when you do ones like...
That's voting against me.
I guess.
Woodward gaslighters right here.
Integrity. He is.
If there was gaslighters, it'd be fucking firing this bitch from this guy's fart.
You gaslight for sure.
You gaslight for sure.
Dude,
you're the ultimate gaslighter.
You don't even know what gaslight means.
You don't even know what gaslight means. That's what gaslight. Cheers, boys. This
You
show.
think I gaslight, but you really are the gaslighter.
He's gaslighting.
You think you're just doing it like, I don't know. You don't think you're doing anything, but you're actually gaslighting.
That's you gaslighting.
You're a gaslighter.
You don't even know what gaslight means. That's why you think I'm gaslighting and you're not gaslighting.
It's really your fault, honestly.
If
you think about it, it's your fault.
I'd be honest.
That's what I tell my girl all the time.
Who's the biggest gaslighter at Woodward Sports?
You.
I feel like
Or
Neil.
Booner.
It's definitely Neil.
Me?
Neil.
Oh, Neil?
Neil
He just always tries to bring Neil down.
Who? What are you, a fucking owl? Who the fuck is Venice? No. Neil's a gaslighter for sure. Oh, so you love Russell Wilson's contract?
Yeah.
He definitely, yeah.
That's fair.
There's
Troy Weaver news, anyone?
So that actually was the next topic. I don't know why Spingy started talking hockey.
Because
I think he wanted
it's
the
way more
numbers to do with
important. The
them.
Pistons are fucking dog shit.
They are
The
dog
Red Wings
shit.
are going to make the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
I do have a couple like some hits on my resume, like some wild ones. Like Dre Bly, that was a wild hit.
Monty.
That was
Malcolm?
kind of easy. Dave Montgomery, that's pretty crazy.
That's what I was saying.
Oh. I thought like if you could talk
John
about
Beeline. That's a good.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Because everyone was so confused. I was like, no, fuck this guy.
And now they shoot like shit, though.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
John Beeline was funny because literally the
I
next.
stand
You
by
brought
you on
that shit up out of nowhere.
It was out of nowhere.
Then the next
God
day,
told me.
Then the next day you got fired. That shit was funny.
Yeah, that was
My
great.
favorite one for real was I tweeted it out too. Thank God, because we had to do like live shows, but like we're not allowed to post our own clips. It's like whatever gets posted. But Jeremy Grant, I was like, yo, Jeremy Grant's gonna be flipped into Duran.
Yeah.
That shit fucking happened.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if
really?
I don't know if I get like as much hit rate with this one because it's kind of obvious, but like the Pistons are so bad. The streak is so fucking terrible. I don't know what type of like leader Tom Gores is, but he's clearly hiding
He's not a
away,
good
shying
one.
away from the spotlight and discussing it.
Sell the team, Tommy.
Troy's gonna be forced to make one of these trades. I don't know if it's
One
gonna
of
be a
what
super
trades?
irrational one.
I saw this thing. I was like, oh, look out for Killian Hayes on the trade deadline or the dead market. He's a hot name.
Yeah,
Nobody fucking like. What are you
no
gonna get for
one's doing
Killian Hayes? 2 second-round picks. Awesome.
Not even.
Yeah,
Not even. Yeah.
who the fuck? No,
He's literally just a
reported
dump.
that.
I've Legion Hoops or something.
Like who? I'm not. I mean, I already know. Who the fuck's trading for Killian Hayes? My mind's like fucking like.
Yeah, nobody.
I can't. Yeah, who the fuck? All right, sorry, but I think we're gonna make. I mean, maybe a Zach LaVine. I mean, who else? Who's in the market, Chris?
I mean,
something's gonna happen. Bro.
Something
has to happen. It's a necessary
Chris, I'm at
evil.
Paul.
What?
I got you. We locked that in.
I got you.
So there's always going to be stars available. Like that's just the way the NBA works nowadays. And you look at the Kevin Durant trade deadline move. Like guys of Kevin Durant's caliber weren't getting traded at the deadline. Before that, people were getting geeked when Marco Bellinelli got moved at the deadline. That's a big move right there. Like now it's just players move so fast. So there will be stars available, and I think that's what Detroit's building for. But the thing that I think all Pistons fans should be rooting for is that this Phoenix Suns team just absolutely crumbles this season. I've been calling it for years, for over a year now, the Devin Booker to Detroit, bandwagon. But I also said it was going to be a couple years. But if their big three of Beal, Kevin Durant, and Booker hasn't even played a game yet together. Like, that's the situation you're rooting for. That's the situation. What I missed in the chat.
I didn't fail math in 6th grade. All right, I've only failed one class my entire life. That was MSU chemistry.
I feel so bad for audio listeners. If you want true heavyweight experience, it's gotta be on you.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you. Wait, so you think? Because I think like a trade is gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen.
It has to.
It fucking has, bro. There's something in this fucking locker room right now.
I mean, James Edwards had this, and I'll have to pull it up in Slack, but he had in his article in The Athletic, he said that the Pistons aren't right now considering a panic move, quote unquote, but they may if things go south. And that was before the Wizards game. Obviously, things are continuing to go south, So a panic move is, I think, on the table for this Piston team.
Why'd you bring up the Suns though? You think that's where?
That's just the one. That's the one you want.
Pipe dream.
That's
Chris.
the pipe dream you want. Yeah, because realistically, Booker, I don't think will finish his career as a Phoenix Sun. Like, I think in the next couple years he will get traded just because of everything I've said before. Beal and Durant are already injured, and they're much older than Booker. And that Phoenix Suns team mortgaged their future for this team. So when Devin Booker is in his prime of his career, that team still won't be able to get better because they trade all their picks till 2030. So that's why I think Booker leaves. Now, I was always saying, 2025, maybe 2026 is when he makes that move. You would hope that, this year, if the Phoenix Suns, it just goes all bad, the big three never play together, it's a complete failure, they're in the play-in, maybe even miss the playoffs or get bounced in the first round, then maybe Devin Booker is possible, because that's the chips I want to cash in on, personally. But other than that, man, the stars move around all the time. Like, there's going to be movement happening. It's just a matter of who.
Nick, you called it a pipe dream.
Yeah, I
It
think
is a pipe dream.
the Suns one is a pipe dream. No, I mean they're
Especially
11. They're
this
11
early.
and 7, and I don't even think the three have played together. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna figure their stuff out. But one guy that we brought up last night on the show was
Gallinelli.
big ass shotgun, looked like Lauri Markkanen. What do you feel about Lauri, Chris?
Whose bar is that?
42. Doug.
Yeah.
42 Doug?
Yeah. Looks like you don't watch the night show, Shreddy. I'm just
I'm at the
kidding.
gym.
That was the whitest delivery.
Big ass shotgun. Looked like.
I didn't want it to go the other way.
Like
Easy.
Lauri
I did
Markkanen.
not want it to go the other way.
What's the other? Whoa. What's the other one?
What's wrong with the other one?
Yeah, Jay, what's wrong with the other way?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
He just has a way that he prefers, and it's not the other way.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, Nick.
Jesus, Wallace.
Lauri
Can we hear
Markkanen,
this
Chris,
other way you speak of?
Would you be willing to give up on Jaden Ivey for
Big
Lauri
ass shotgun.
Markkanen?
Looks like
No.
Lauri Markkanen.
Lauri's a player I've been completely wrong on, so I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit down on him as opposed to other people, but I don't know. I mean, I think he's a good player.
Come on.
He's a good player.
You getting way more out of Ivy than Lauri Markkanen.
What's that?
You can get way more out of Ivy than Lauri Markkanen. I'm talking about on the market, not as a player, but as a player, probably too.
Averaging
Lauri Markkanen
20,
flirted with all
24
NBA last
points
year.
per game,
He's
9
a
boards,
baller.
39% from deep.
No, it does smell like it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells weird. It was you.
It's probably the lingering of Lucas.
Gaslighted.
No, I claim my farts.
I claim my farts.
I would never say no.
Did you hear what this guy just said?
No,
of
I
course you
can't
didn't.
hear
You don't
either
listen.
of them.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
100%.
You're just sitting there
I
bathing in your
I
own
can hear
stank.
Chris, or I can hear Nick
Nick a
because
little
he's
bit.
loud.
Okay, so he brought up that Woodward
42
Knights
Doug.
proposed. What was a trade for Markkanen that you drew up?
I don't know. It was something about Ivy for
Markkanen?
maybe like
It was
Ivy
Sada
and Stu
Baby
for Markkanen.
also, not
it
42
was Sada?
Doug.
That was Sada Baby.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus, Nick. Big ass shotgun look like Lauri Markkanen.
I don't know.
I
That
have
song
an 800
slaps. It's a
credit
good
score.
song.
They don't even sound the same. Either way, Markkanen for Ivy?
No, not a fucking chance.
That's what I said.
No,
Yeah.
For who?
not for that big ass shotgun look like Lauri Markkanen. I'm not
So
trading Jaden Ivy for
So
him.
you're saying you wouldn't do that?
No, I would not.
I don't think they would do it just straight up.
Oh, I think they would.
I mean, it would be enticing to Utah just because they don't have ball handlers.
Is
but
Lauri Markkanen that good to give
He's
him Ivy?
balling.
He's really
He
good.
went off last year.
He's really good, but I'm with you. I wanted. That's why Booker's the guy for me, because that's the one I'm as much as I like Jaden Ivey and I like his ceiling and his potential, Booker's the one guy where I'm like, okay, I will definitely part with Ivy and picks if it means getting Booker.
Yeah.
But again, I just think that that's a couple years down the line. I don't think it's something that's right now, and obviously the Pistons need a right now situation. That's what a panic move is. It's a right now move. So it's kind of like it's a situation I hate that the Pistons are in.
That is true, Nick. Uncle Snoop says that Sada Baby fool 42 is his literal op. Do you know what an op is?
Is opposition.
It is the opposition.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means in?
I apologize to Sada and 42 Doug.
Can we hear the
other side?
Can we hear the other side?
What?
Can we hear the other side?
The song? Like what? The
Like-
other side of what?
Like
you said, you didn't want it to be the other way.
Yeah, you didn't want to Can we hear the other way?
No, what the fuck?
What's the other way? I don't know what the other way is.
Honestly, we're lost in either.
I wasn't trying to like sing the song. Like
Sing
I was
it,
just
sing it,
saying.
yeah, sing
I
the
don't
song.
know the song, obviously.
Sing the song.
Besides
No, you got
that
the
one
lyrics.
part,
Nick,
and I love
Nick.
that part.
Nick,
You know
sing
the
the
song.
song.
Big ass shotgun, look like Laurie Markkinen.
There you go. That was way better.
Yeah.
I wanted to make fun of you, but it was way better than the first one.
Man, Sada got choppers on your ass. Little brother, big brother, Sada got a bands. I fuck with Sada, man. Sada's cool as fuck, too. I met him a couple
I think he
times.
was at the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Sada's a dog. Let me tell you
Got
about
some big ass security guards.
Big Boy. He does have some big ass security.
Giant ass
When at the
Oakland game?
Yeah, the Oakland game. He
I don't know
walked
how
up
he
to
fit in those seats.
He walked up to me, or like he was walking down the aisle. I was like, "What's up, Sada?" Dapped him up. And he's like, "Oh," he recognized me, and like his
He asked
guard
for your
walked
autograph.
up on me for a second, and then like he dapped me up. His guard walked up. I was like,
Yeah.
Thank God he recognized me. That,
That
dude
was-
would have choked
that
the
was
fucking
fucking
life
dope.
out of me.
like that exchange. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That was dope.
Didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
He asked for autographs. I'm just kidding.
No, he just knew who we were. Just like TJ Lang. When TJ Lang knew who we were, that was dope too.
That was cool too.
Yeah.
That
Because,
was cool too.
TJ Lang's the fucking man.
Because we were game playing, we're like, yeah, let's go over the beer.
Yeah.
Give him a beer. That'd
Bought
be
him
good
a beer,
introductory.
yeah.
He's like, heavyweight. Oh fuck.
Yeah. I was like,
That's fucking
shit.
sick.
That was pretty
That
cool.
was cool. That was cool.
TJ Lang's the man. So is Sada, baby. Let me tell you guys about Big Boy. Wintertime in Detroit is always better with comfort foods from Big Boy. Try the veal parmesan or the new Southern Comfort Chicken Bowl. How about breakfast? The stuffed potato pancakes are back. The classic lumberjack or the Santa Fe Garden. Also, the new apple pie hotcakes that are too good to miss. Top it all off with the new gingerbread shake for dessert. Stop by your local Big Boy today.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. With over 2,400 locations and equipment for every workout, you can get in, get energized, and get going. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. So join today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime.
Come hang with the Woodward Sports Crew all throughout football season on Saturdays and Sundays to join our college football and Detroit Lions live watch parties.
Inside the 5, caught, end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions!
With money on the line, featuring different special guests and surprises. Start times will vary depending on the game. Only on our Woodward Sports YouTube channel.
Calling all landscapers. This is Darren McCarty. I'm at Outdoor Equipment Co. How would you like to landscape like a legend? How about a bad boy zero turn? And even a chainsaw. And even a weed whipper. Whether you landscape for your job or landscape for fun, get all your equipment from Outdoor Equipment Co., the official equipment provider of Woodward Sports. Michigan grown, family owned. OutdoorEquipCo.com.
Fall ushers in the perfect time to shop your home and auto insurance. Make sure you do it with the best. That's Mark with Swiss Insurance. Contact him at 248-841-77 or email him at Mark at Swiss.
What's going on?
I don't know. INS.com. I was taking a deep breath and the camera's already on me, so I was like, oh, fuck.
Just kept going.
Taking screenshots of a video, bro. You're the worst.
That's what your girl sees. What the girl sees. Dude, it smells like it smells like a gas leak, like for real gas leak.
You're gaslighting.
Like,
maybe that's why we're all so loopy right now.
Yeah,
We're just fucking slowly dying.
right? There's one way to test this.
You know what? You gonna kill us? That'd be wild. That'd be wild. Can we see what Nick's girlfriend sees one more time? Just when she...
Okay, so goddamn, I love you.
I fucking love it. I'm sorry, Nick. It's a good fun, right?
So, yeah, I mean, I don't even think that's too bad of a picture, honestly. There's been much worse, especially with the stash out there.
Don't want you.
There's one from high school
shoot.
with a stash and shaved head. That one, my buddies definitely don't live down.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Why'd you
it's
shave the
brutal.
head? Did you like just fully go to that side?
Oh my god.
Bro, I know what the thumbnail is tomorrow.
No, you guys will never see that picture.
100% is gonna be Nick.
But
I'll tell you after the show.
No,
I'll tell you
The
now.
American History X guy.
Yeah. yeah. What were you about to say, Nick? I apologize.
I was getting my hair cut and I think my mom was cleaning up my sideburns and she went up on it, so there was no going back from there.
Oh,
it was like,
no.
It was just had to go like basically bald for.
Damn, should have went to Lady Jane's.
Did you smack her?
No, I did not.
Does your mom cut hair for a living, or?
I heard Nick not only supports Josh Giddey, but he
Everybody
also supports Von
chill.
Miller.
Oh yeah, what happened today?
What?
Like, is there like a story to
There's
it, or
a
just
warrant. They're
just-
like Dallas police are telling him to turn himself in.
I'm not gonna go hard on Von Miller yet.
But apparently,
He's been around long
apparently he
enough to
hit his pregnant girl.
Well, I mean, she fuck up the sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I didn't want my peanut butter and jelly touching.
if our group chat ever got leaked, there'd be some bad bad days.
Oh, ours for sure. Slide. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there would be some bad days if our group chat ever got leaked. I had a pretty bad one today.
And order 66 or something else.
Yeah, Order 66.
Like
about that situation.
I gotta go back and see.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Who you know had the worst one?
What?
Jeff.
Jeff's was bad.
Like last week.
Jeff's was
that
bad.
was wild. I don't even think he put like a haha or LOL.
No, he just straight
sent it.
up, yeah.
He's just so Hollywood. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He feels like Teflon Don.
He's
that
been
bitch.
greasy lately.
Yeah. He said friends. I was like, bro, you didn't come to my birthday party.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck do you mean friends?
That's true.
Oh yeah, true.
He didn't even wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's too Hollywood.
Too Hollywood.
Too Hollywood Jeff.
Can't mess up the brand.
That'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all tapping in.
Shout out
The
to
Woodward
Demo.
Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Shout out to Demo. Make sure you guys like and share the stream. If you're listening on audio platforms, leave a 5-star review.
Spice farts says DCP.
I would too. For Eazy, for Chris, for Nick, I am Spencer. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow live from Dispo in Hazel Park. Peace.